tall grass, hunting that glow, chaining up odds like a pro on the flow. Patience on max, time moving slow. Evie to Sylveon, sparkle flash, soft reset rhythm in a digital crash. Every encounter, dopamine splash, break the odds and pixel smash. Shiny hunter light in the code, buttercup rides where few.
Hello, hello, hello. Let me take my headset off. Let me get everything organized real quick. Hi, Vulture. Good to see you. Brownies, hi. How are you guys doing? I hope you are doing well. We are going to be hunting for Tympole today. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to start getting into the checks, but I hope you guys are doing well. It is lovely to see you. Hi, Clark. Good to see you. How are you doing? Rigging a hi. It's good to see you live. Like a pro on the floor. Let's go, Mitz. Good to see you. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Rick. Good to see you. I hope everyone is doing well today. Also, I do think I might be losing my voice a little bit, so I do apologize if I'm like a little bit, if my voice is a little bit raspy or off or anything like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it's fine. It's fine. It's also quite late for me tonight. I've been up again for a while. I did end up having the biggest sleep ever, which was kind of sad, but but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So you'll have to forgive me if I am a little bit slow on reading the chat today. I'm still a little bit of an eepy gal. I can't lie. Tympole, huh? Yeah, I know. I was like, honestly, I know I like say I'm kind of freaked out by Seismitoad, but I do think the shinies for these Pokemon are good, so I had to go with my gut. Hi, Raihan. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It was something I needed to eventually go for, so I figured, why not? Why not? Oh, Fox, hi. It's good to see you. I am doing well, thank you. Fox, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, how is everybody's day going today? I hope everybody is doing well. I was kind of tempted to play something else, but I don't know. I'm upset at my bank. It's making me wait. Is it Pokebank or you mean your actual bank? Are they being difficult? If so, that is kind of frustrating. I'm not going to lie. I know that there was a thing for me not that long ago with my bank where it was down for like 48 hours and I couldn't access and move my money into my like account that things need to come out of. And it was very frustrating because I was like, well, I can't really go to the bank because like the physical bank isn't open on the weekends here. And it happened over the weekend. So it was kind of rough, but it did get fixed eventually, but it was kind of like, oh, okay. I recently caught a shiny Eevee in Scarlet. Congratulations. Very nice, Raihan. Do you plan on evolving it? Or are you going to keep it as an Eevee? About to get some fruit. Ooh, and meat for a cookout. That sounds lovely. I hope that it's delicious. I hope that everything comes out really good for that. That'd be nice. Oh, Clark. Clark, that is really lovely. Thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Holy smokes, Clark. I hope that's not going to interfere with the bank stuff. That is so sweet. Thank you so, so much, Clark. Welcome, Smashing Boss, Naruto, Raka, Jonathan, Zabrok, Maglock, NX, Column, and Snom, and Oblivion, all to the memberships. You all get access to all the cool emotes, the members-only Discord channel, should you want to join it, but also you do get a cute bow next to your name, which I think is rather adorable, so that is quite nice. Thank you very, very much, Cloak. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day, by the way. Abyss, hi. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? It's good to see you. There we go. It worked. Oh, that is lovely, Cloak. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Zoe's, hi. By the way, Zoe's, thank you very much. I mean, I guess it could have been a mystery person, but just in case it was you on Throne, thank you for that as well. And Vulture, that's lovely. W's for Clerk. That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, and Oblivion. Kira, hi. Did you just wake up? Oh, no sleep yet? Good luck for today's hunt. Thank you, Kira. I appreciate that. No sleep for me yet. I'm going through, like, I think a really bad bout of insomnia at the moment. If I had to be honest with you, I think I'm having a really rough time getting to sleep. Because I like last night when I got off stream, I was like, I'm very tired. So like, I want to go to bed. I laid in bed, not on my phone, not even listening to anything, just rolling around for hours, and I could not get to sleep. It's been like that the past week, 2 weeks, I think now, which is kind of crazy, but I'll just have to power through till I get it sorted. Hi, McPinger. Good to see you. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I was like so tempted to just stream playing a tycoon and just chatting with people. Very chill today, but in the end, I was like, no, I'll shiny hunt. Why not? I agree, Kira W's. Thank you again, Clark. I already evolved them into a Sylveon. Perfect. I'm doing pretty well. I'm just chilling on my lunch. Glad you went live. I'm happy to hear that you're doing well. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad, Fox. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for following that up, Zoes. Hop on Roblox. I'm not gonna lie. I saw some shorts on some new Roblox games coming out. And they look kind of good. Oh, buddy, you were mistaken. This was the thing that wasn't working. Oh, was it? Thank you, Clark. I appreciate that. Bit early, but oh well. It's good to see you, Zoes. And hi, Chronos. Good to see you. I hope you guys are doing well today. Aw, there is no early. Hello. No wonder your bank's mad at you. It might be that. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, that's really lovely. I appreciate that so much. And Solu, hi, good to see you. Good morning and good evening. Good morning and good evening to you too, Solu. It wasn't me, Shaggy voice. Yeah, but thank you. My new apartment is pretty sick. The only thing bothering me is my Wi-Fi. That's so sad. No, I was gonna say, are you getting that set up soon, or is it just being a bit funky? My brain stopped working mid-sentence. Oh, it's okay. Mine does that all the time. It's really bad. It's really bad. My brain does that often. Yeehaw, my gym floor mats have shipped. Oh, have they? That's so exciting. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I hope they arrive soon, and I hope that they are as perfect as you're imagining. Sorry to hear about your insomnia. Have you tried white noise? Usually I do use white noise of some variety to sleep. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to rest. Like I've been working out and stuff, and I've been like feeling like I want to fall asleep on the treadmill, or like when I'm doing weights and stuff, I get tired. When I'm just sitting here doing nothing, I'm tired. But then I get into bed and I just can't sleep. It's like I just want to lay down and do nothing. And I'm like, I don't like to lay down and do nothing. Are you feeling okay, Butter? Short-term insomnia, dreams about teeth falling out, both can be caused by stress. Maybe there's something subconsciously stressing me out that I can't think about. I have been feeling like a bit run down at the moment, but like I want to stream. I want to do all these things. I just don't know. Maybe I think like there has been some personal stuff kind of going on like with family that has been like a little bit on my mind, but surely it's not that. Help me. I tried to shiny up for Galarian Ponyta, but I gave it up after 3 full boxes. That's a pretty solid effort. I don't blame you. Sometimes it's good to put it down and come back to it later, to be honest. EPA, there'll be no gym membership for today. Woo! Let's go! I'm doing all right. I just got a headache today, but nothing that some paracetamol will do. Perfect. I hope that it works, and I hope it gets rid of that headache for you, Abyss. I don't know what me either. I stay up till 6 a.m. last night just rolling around in bed. Hopefully can fix the insomnia. Thank you, Karen. I hope the same for you. It's been weird. I don't know why I'm struggling so much to sleep. Like, I'm literally exhausted laying in bed, just like I want to rest. Like I'm tired. My eyes are tired. My brain isn't working. Like things are just not happening for me. Like I'm not useful being awake when I'm that tired, but then I lay in bed and it's like I can't do anything. Like I can't sleep. I just can't sleep. It's like I can't put my mind to rest. And it's like usually that's not a problem when I'm that tired, but I guess it is right now. So if you guys are cool with me being a bit slow on chat, I mean, I'd like to make the 3 hours for sure this time. I mean, maybe longer. I don't want to say that just in case I get really, really, really tired again, but I would like to just, you know, keep it sort of chill on my end today. So please don't be mad if I skip anything or if I'm like really slow with keeping up with chat. I want to take it easy for today's stream, I think. Want me to keep counting the encounters? It's up to you, Zoys. You don't have to stress too much about it. I was like, honestly, I'm tired again. So I think for these challenges, it's not the end of the world if I don't. Worst case scenario, I would be willing to go back and count the checks in the VOD. I would do something like that, so it's fine. Hi, Angel Lover. Good to see you. How are you today? Did you rest well? I hope it shines today on this wholesome day. Hi, Angel Lover. I hope you're doing well too. I'm doing good. I am tired. I've been struggling to get to sleep lately, but that's the thing. I'm tired, but I can't sleep. So very fun, very exciting. We love that. I'm on my insomnia arc right now, but I'm just kind of taking it as it goes. It'll settle itself out eventually, but yeah. Feng Tua. Hi, Fee. Good to see you. The little golden babies. This one, yeah, we're going for another one. This time we're going for Tympole. So wish me luck that we can get some sparkles today. You got melatonin? I do. I actually tried melatonin the other day. And it didn't keep me asleep. So I don't know what's going on with me. I don't know what's going on. I've not changed my diet. I've not changed my exercise. I've not done anything different in regards to medications or anything. So I don't know what's going on, but it's not fun. Hope you're doing well. I hope you can get some proper sleep soon. I posted the stuff I got at the Cotton Merch and Collectibles section on Discord. Thank you, Kronos. I appreciate that. I cannot wait to check it out. I haven't been on the Discord, which, if Kuragen, if you're watching, I haven't posted the full body shop because of my model, because I haven't been on the Discord, because I've been just trying to get by right now. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm excited to see it. Like as a leftover prescription? Yeah. Hi, Jordan. Good to see you. Why do they call it an oven? Oh, gosh, Mitz, you're going to fry my brain if I read that right now. Just tap into the new Sleep Funk butters. Do they have Sleep Funk? I would try it. I like funk. I was listening to it the other day when I was playing Elden Ring. 3 hours is going to be 7 a.m. for you? Yeah, that's true. But yesterday I was up till like... I got off stream at like 6 something, I think. Or it was just before 6. I can't remember. It was something like that. And then I just laid in bed. I brushed my teeth, I laid in bed, and I just kept tossing and turning, and I could not sleep. 4 a.m. I'm guessing? Yeah, it's 4 a.m. Must be stress. What white noise do you usually use? It really depends on like what's going on. Usually I do like rain and stuff like that. I also always have my fan on because I cannot sleep in pure silence. Sometimes, usually I can just put on like one of my old reliable videos that I like watching in my YouTube playlist and my watch later, because there's a lot of long game playthroughs that I have in there that I've watched many times, so I can fall asleep to them pretty comfortably, but that hasn't been working. Hi, Aaron. Good to see you. And yeah, it is 4:20 right now for me in the morning. On my way to class right now, and some weird stoners spat on my sleeve. Not the best way to start the day. Ew. Why were they spitting on your sleeve? Ew. That's rude. You do not want my luck. I feel like that sometimes with me when I'm like, I'm wishing people luck. I'm like, I'm going to be honest, I don't have a whole lot right now, but you know. Maybe slow mode on chat. That's probably not a bad idea. I think I do have slow mode technically on chat, but I think I might do it a little bit longer just to be safe. I might do about 7 seconds if that's cool. I'm going to do 7 seconds on slow mode just so I can keep up a little bit easier if that's all right. Just for today. Just to give me time to breathe, because I like to keep up with chat and then I find myself just like talking so much that I like fall behind. How many mgs is it? I actually don't know. I have to check the milligrams on it. 720 for you guys. Hi, Retro Larry. Good to see you. Hi, Butter. Can't stay for long right now, but I figured I can stop in and say hello. Well, it's good to see you, Larry. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that you're having a good one. It's great to see you in the stream. Because she has no legs. Exactly. Are you getting the Switch too? I'm not going to be getting it on launch, but I will be getting it eventually, which should be good. Hi, Pepega. Hey, Butter. Unfortunately, I've been stuck down with some sort of flu, so I'll only be lurking the stream. I hope you've had a good day. Oh, that's lovely. I appreciate that. Even if you're lurking, it's nice to have the company, honestly. I hope that you start feeling better soon, but it is great to see you, Pepega. I appreciate that a lot. And also, I didn't get to say thank you to you for gifting the Cinema Roll blind blocks of Throne. So thank you. I appreciate that so much. Once it arrives, I'll post in the Discord which one I got. So thank you. That was so cute. My son needs white noise. One time we went to a Bible camp with the church and he was very fussy. Some members were setting up an airbed and the noise and the air just knocked him out of my arms. Oh, that's cute. At least you found something that works. And hi, Packers. What time is it in Ireland? I actually have no idea what time it is in Ireland right now. But if anybody knows, feel free to tell me. Hi, Curigen. How's it going? I thought you were taking a break. I last night I called it early so I could have a bit of a sleep, but I ended up being like, I laid in bed and just was tossing and turning in my sleep. I just could not get any, I couldn't get any rest. I couldn't get to sleep. I couldn't stay asleep. So I decided I'm going to keep streaming as I feel it. I'm just going to take it a bit easier on stream though. So like I said, today it's just going to be my own pace. Might be a little slow on reading chats and stuff, but I just want to take my time because I still want to stream. I just might be a little bit delayed in the brain. Oh, slow mode, that's it. From the beer to the keys to the car to the tree. I'm still in the same Trico chain. I mean it. 24 hours of tiny gecko genocide. When will it end? I hope that you get lucky. Why is it on slow mode? I just did it on slow mode just because I'm like my brain's a little bit slow today. And normally I can speak a lot quicker and read a lot quicker so I can keep up with the chat. But I think today, because I've been feeling a bit off since my sleep has been off. So keeping up with the chat will be a little bit easier with slow mode. Hi, Richard. Good to see you. Have a good stream. I'm at work, so I won't even hear, oh, you read this, but I dropped a monumental like, basically worth 2 likes. Oh, a monumental like. That's crazy work. Thank you, Richard. I don't know if you'll watch this back later, but I do hope you have a great day at work. It was good to see you pop in. Hi, Zeds. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Another evolution. Slow mode does not affect channel members, and most of the chat are members. That's totally fine. It still helps with people popping in and out, so it's not an issue. My luck on Pokemon Go is sparking, and I got another hundo Chansey. Oh, nice. Another hundo. You are popping off with the hundos. I can't lie. My luck on yeah, I just read that. My bad. Because I got 10 milligrams of it over the shelf, like $8. Dang. I don't think they normally like to give you very much in terms of when they prescribe. I think it's normally in like, I want to say like 4 or 5 milligrams. I don't think they tend to give you more than 10 here. And hi, Brian. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Any word on when your space jellyfish is showing up? I'm hoping very, very soon. I'm hoping very, very soon. I'm pumped for it. I know that they shipped it like a little bit ago, but I don't actually know. I should check the tracking because I think I got tracking with it. I hope they didn't send it by boat, but hopefully it'll be here soon. And I will post it in the Discord when it arrives. Vulture, you haven't found a single shiny in this challenge. I haven't. Like I said, I think a lot of the time people will think I usually have really, really good luck, but I'm going to be honest. I just hunt a lot. Like, I think that's what it is. Definitely I have cases where I have a good bout of luck for sure, but like, this is why I constantly am hunting because my luck isn't that great. Ireland is the same time as the UK. Oh, is it? I thought she was from Ireland. No, that's okay. I must go now. My last word shall be nostril passage. Nostril passage. Truly an iconic last 2 words, Mitts. I appreciate you. Thank you. UK rules. How's it going? It's going good, Charmeleon. How are you? It's lovely to see you in the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. The last time I shiny hunted in Pokemon Sword, it was 10 months for 2 shiny Swirlix and 1 Farfetch'd. Incredibly based of you, I can't lie. I love Swirlix so much, and its shiny is so, so good. Nihi Ligo. If you need to end early, feel free to do if you're too tired to continue. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that very, very much. But I don't mind taking it slow. Slow per cup is fine, as it is part of you as well. That's lovely. I appreciate that. Sometimes I don't. I'm going to be honest. A lot of the time I don't like to stream when I feel like tired because I feel bad that I might not always have like the most uppity energy. Like I'm not like in a bad headspace or anything. I'm just genuinely tired. So it's like I still want to stream and hang out with people, but I feel bad that I'm going to be slower about doing so. So it's like, I don't know if people are going to find it boring or whatever, but I'm like, I would rather hunt and hang out with the people that want to still hang out and do that. So I hope that's okay. Slow mode on. Slow mode is on so then I can keep up with chat a little bit easier. Maybe you need to think about destroying a nose pass and then you'll peacefully drift into a good deep sleep. Saw that in a show where she thinks of taking out a man who broke into a home and then off to sleep. You know, it's not a bad idea, but I don't think I have any option to do so in Sword and Shield. I hope you're feeling better soon. I also slept bad. I had a nightmare of paying too much for something and I felt so real. Oh, really? That's scary. I hate those kind of dreams because they feel like they're actually, they feel like they're actually happening. And those are the ones that get you the worst because it's like, okay, and now my heart's racing, you know? Think I might start a new playthrough of Scarlet and Violet with the Switch 2. Honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I might be tempted to do the same. Honestly, at some point, you know, it'd be really cool if they made it on the Switch 2. You could at least then like hunt the starters. I don't think they're going to do that, but it would be nice. I swear I've exceeded a 300 chain and the odds are like 200 and such. Dang, that is, I mean, it's unfortunate, but hopefully it means that the sparkles are going to come soon. You run a Night Rain? I had been running Night Rain. Yeah, I'm up to the 4th or 5th boss now, which has been pretty fun. I've had my first day with the locusts, which was absolutely horrible because for those of you who don't know, haven't encountered them yet, they're swarms that pop up randomly during a run, and every I feel like 20 seconds they spawn on you and you have to get out of them in time or you lose a level. And it happens multiple times. And it can happen on your body. So if someone tries to res you, and you're not like a 1-bar on res, you're going to probably end up losing levels trying to proc them or get them up. Unless you're like a magic user who can get them up through that. It was horrible, but I'm going to be honest, it's been really, really fun. I didn't get to play too much today, which was kind of sad. I would have liked to play it for a bit longer, but it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It'll happen. I'll have my time. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear that. I don't really have any opinion. I've never really watched them, to be fair, Oscar. You're fine, buddy girl. Don't stress about it. Thank you, Kronos. Oh. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've only heard that name because of comments. But yeah. And I already have oh gosh. Well, see you in 5 streams. Hope you get 50 shiny Pokemon. Thank you, Zeds. I appreciate that. And same to you. I hope to hear of all the amazing shinies you find in between. Let me answer for you. Wolfglick is a handsome guy. Okay. I don't know what Wolfglick looks like. I've just heard the name and I know that this is going to be embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's the guy that popularized Incineroar in the VGC, correct? A Buttercup Scarlet and Violet Let's Play on Switch 2. That could be fun. The first day that this Scarlet and Violet came out, I streamed it for I want to say 5 to 6 hours, just my first opinion. So it was really just a lot of exploring and not really knowing exactly what I was doing, but it was still really, really fun. And then I got to the point where I found Fido spawns and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to hunt this before I continue on the game. It was actually where I found my first shiny, which was pretty cool. In Scarlet and Violet, sorry. My first shiny in those games, which was nice. I can't get past that abysmal 3-headed dog. Oh, the Cyberus? Yeah, no, that is completely valid. It is a rough fight. Are you doing solos on it, Kronos, or are you doing it with randoms, or are you doing it with friends? Emperors, hi, it's great to see you in a stream again. How are you? I mean, everything is kind of legal everywhere. It's just varying levels of difficulty. That's fair. I don't know about absolutely everything, but I suppose so. I best not spiral into that topic because I feel like that could get dark quickly. Me and Zoids were wondering if you were playing Night Rain, and we were right. We knew you were. Yeah, I've been loving Night Rain. It's been really fun. It's been different. I mean, I didn't know how they were gonna do a roguelike from a From Software game. There's definitely a lot of running, which is a thing. I mean, I guess it's kind of plays on more of like that, not dungeon crawler-esque, but it's definitely very grindy. I'll say that, and I feel like there's still a lot that I'm missing. Currently playing Super Mario Monkey Ball. Oh, nice. I keep saying Mario whenever I read that, Jordan. Why do I do that? Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Nice. I believe they're a YouTuber. Another day where Butter is being naughty and not counting. Yeah, I decided I'm like, at this point, worst case scenario, I can always literally just go back and count in the stream if I'm that bothered by it. Incineroar was already common. Oh, okay. I thought he popularized it. Glad you're streaming right now. I'm grinding Dark Souls 3 and it's kind of boring. Oh, are you? Nice. What are you up to at the moment? Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that so much. That's so lovely. I just got the pink piggy 10 minutes into playing Scarlet and Violet. Oh, did you? Very, very nice. It's a good shiny. I'm a big fan, honestly, of Lechonk. Lechonk is a cutie. Yeah, his favorite Pokemon is Incinerator. And sorry if you misunderstood. I wasn't answering for you. I was answering for a chatter. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Pokemon VGC player. He has a big community on YouTube. Okay, there you go. It's been months since I've been on stream. It's lovely to see you, Starboy. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Yes, ironic, because Wolf hates Incineroar. My friend swears I dislike Wolfglick because of his feats. I just say that I just want to see him win the championship without using a legendary. I don't know how, I don't think I'm going to comment on anything with that because I don't know anything about it. But I know that I've heard a lot of things, I've heard mostly good things about him, to be honest, through comments and stuff like that. So, I mean, I understand not everyone that makes content is going to be for everyone that watches, Pokemon content. I get that. It's the same, for me, everybody, it gets like that. So I think it's honestly totally fine. Yo, what's up, Butter? How's my favorite streamer doing? I'm doing good, thank you, Phoenix. How are you? It's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. 100 Brits versus 100 Americans, who wins? I have no idea. I don't know. Just hug it out or something. I'm playing Peggle right now and it's so good. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Peggle, nice. And Yarn Cat, I see the Ferris wheel IRL. Do you? I like Ferris wheels. They're quite cozy. The chaos begins, it does. I use Naruto as a name for both Naruto and Mario. Oh, you kind of combine them? Let's not do the Brits versus Americans thing. Not today. Yeah, chill stream today, please, guys. We don't need any debates. At least not anything that's like actually could upset people. Hi, Cora. It's weird, but oh, did you change your name? I like the name change. Very nice. He popularized the fact it's so used into the broader conscious. Oh, okay. I deserve the chat winner, not Vulture. Someone taken away from him. Oh, yeah. I was going to say I'll have to jump on and do that. I could do that. And hi, Robert. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Catwife, hello. It's great to see you. I was missing last stream and you all were hella down bad. Today I'm bonking everyone who's down bad besides me. I think that's very fair. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm not going to lie. So I'm like, I think my brain right now is just like, wholesome chill stream, please. Please. That's what would be very nice for my brain today. I can't lie. I haven't been able to make it to the dog solo yet. Me and my friends have only tried the fight like 5 times. We only got to play on Friday. No, that's totally fair. I know a lot of people haven't been able to play because of like, you know, the day. It being on a Friday, people have work and stuff. So I get that. Never chill, not as long as your species breathes, the British. He's hot, pause. Shower time, then Elden Ring time. Sounds like a good time to me. Something he is big for is being the best person who uses Perish Trap. His real favorite Pokemon are actually a pair, Gothitelle and Politoed. Ooh, that's good choices actually. Aww. That's lovely. I need some points in strength and dexterity to wield the Taurus sword. Oh, okay. So you're working on leveling that. Nice. A wild cat appeared. That is very true. I needed to. You got a license for that name? I got food. What are you eating today, Zoes? What's on the menu? Yeah, he's a chill, cool guy. Not hating. I find it hilarious how he can't pronounce certain things. The guy is a genius, but because of his creative mind, so many people copy his team. I could imagine. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, everybody has their unique quirks, so I think that's fine. Doing well. Lab work going slower than yesterday. The programs I'm working on are they're not great. That's a little frustrating. I hope that everything ends up being okay. Fingers are crossed. So with the streams, you only try them once and never come back to them. Well, in the streams, this is something I've never done before. This is actually a very fun challenge that was bestowed upon me by Clerk. Clerk actually gifted 50 channel memberships, which is crazy. And along with it, a challenge that I could do, which was pick a Pokemon from each generation 1 to 9, and I get one stream to try to get that shiny in. So that's what the challenge is that I'm doing. Obviously, eventually I will go back and hunt all of these if I don't get them throughout their respective streams. But it's just kind of something to mix up, I guess, like the regular monotony of like doing the same hunts usually over and over again. And it's actually been very fun. Did you forget something? I did, Kira. I mentioned it before you got here. I haven't been on the Discord. I haven't been. I've been struggling with my sleep and stuff at the moment, so it's been in a rough shape. But I promise I will post it before I go away. I promise. Aw. No down badness, that's it. Wolf Glick is the reason Perish Trap team exists. Oh, was he like the guy that like made it a thing? Or like was the most like well known to do it? Or he does it like, as you were saying, he does it quite well. That's pretty cool. I can respect that. I feel like if I was gonna get into VGC, I would definitely I feel like I'd check his stuff out because I've had a few comments through my duration of making videos of people like recommending him. So we should get back to Hardcore 3.0. I will eventually. At the moment, it's going to be probably these Minecraft streams up until my break. I mean, not Minecraft. Pokemon streams up until my break because I'm going to be away for a little bit. But then when I return, I've got some things that I want to get back into. It's just getting these done before I go is something that I've set in my mind as like a task that I want to complete. Oh, that's good. Now, do you know Velicify? I don't really know of Velicify. I've heard of Velicify, I think. I think I know of Velicify, but I don't know too well. The name sounds familiar. You should probably shiny hunt for Alpha Zorua. That would be cute. That'd be cute. Zorua's got a really great shiny. I don't know if you saw the comment on the Lotad stream, but I've actually begun the endgame for Hello Kitty Island Adventures. I just need to finish up some quests first. Oh, that's exciting. No, I'm very behind on comments at the moment. As I said, my brain has been so tired, so I haven't had a whole lot of brain energy to do a lot, but I will be responding to them soon. Shiny Zorua hunt when? It would be fun. I did get the Hisuian Zorua on a stream like a long time ago, but I wouldn't be mad at revisiting that. I had to hit the road on Saturday, so I haven't been home to play further. That's so sad. No. We all just want a chance to be able to get the shinies and play Elden Ring and do all the good stuff. But then we have to go do stuff out in the real world. How dare. So most people do. Today's a chill stream and I'll try to be wholesome. Thank you. I was going to say wholesome stream today is exactly what I need. So for food, I have a chicken wrap, flav Chinese salt and pepper, lettuce and mayo, milkshake peanut butter cup. Oh, nice. And 4 duck spring rolls. That sounds really good. I'm not going to lie. I would mess that up. He made it, does it, and basically is the only one doing it. Oh, okay. That's cool. Who calls dibs on Pokemon of my Pogo collection to be named after? That is the question. They call him the best ever player in VGC. He's won like tournaments, right? Like quite a few, no? Looking forward for your vacation? I am. I'm hoping that it's actually going to be somewhat of a break if everything goes to plan. I mean, I'm not going to be at my PC, so I'm really not going to be able to get a lot done in terms of like with YouTube and stuff like that. So I'm just hoping that everything is chill. I'm hoping I don't get sick. I'm really hoping for like a week or so of just like getting to chill, you know? It's been a long time. If you forget again, you have to draw 5 nose passes for punishment. I don't think anybody would want that. Are you going anywhere nice on your break? I'm not like going away for like a actual like holiday per se. Like I'm not going like, oh, I'm going to go travel here or whatever. I'm going to visit some family, and I'm also going to be sitting for 2 full days of getting tattooed, which is going to be crazy. I've been waiting for this for a long time. So it's finally happening, which is pretty cool. So I'm just hoping everything goes well. I'm excited. Shiny or non-shiny? Shiny for sure. What time is it where you are? For me, it is 4:40 a.m. Don't talk about them. Oh, is there like drama there? Oh gosh, I don't want to get into any drama. Like I said, chill stream, please, guys. Should hunt a Zorua and name it after cat. I think that I can do that. If I go for another Zorua, I have to. I find it funny and ironic to see you hunting Tympole for Gen 5 since you don't like Seismitoad. Did anyone guess this would be a target? I don't think anybody guessed this as my target that I could see. But I do genuinely like the shinies of this line. That's why they're not like at the bottom for me. Like I actually think Tympole is pretty cute. Low power mode butter is still cute. Oh, that's sweet. I'm glad you think so, because honestly, like I was like, I could do variety, but honestly, before I go, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to stream all the hunts I want to stream before I leave. And I'm like very determined to get them all done before I go. Your brain is not braining. It's really not. What's new? Exactly. I just started the endgame for Hello Kitty Island Adventures a while ago with the first quest, the mystery tree. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, honestly, you should probably avoid convos involving them. Tend to be controversial. Okay, well, in that case, no controversy. Bad. Bad. Oh, what Pokemon would you want to be? I'd probably want to be maybe like a Skitty, so I could just sleep and be a cute cat that gets pats all day. I think that's what I'd probably be. Not one to... Wait, it's actually really late for you? It is. I've been awake for a while. It is like nearly 5 a.m. Not one tournaments. He has the most tournament wins. He is literally the GOAT. Dang, I didn't realize it was like that intense. You shouldn't be getting anything done for the week, wife. Rest first and then YouTube stuff later. Yeah, I mean, I don't... If anything, I'm gonna... Before I go away, I've got a bunch of... I've been working really hard on a bunch of videos and shorts while I'm gone. So there's still content going up while I'm away. The only thing I'd probably do is like... you know, replying to comments. If I'm like, I have a moment spare, I'm gonna do that. But outside of that, I'm gonna be taking it easy. I love how talented Butter is at not only reading what she likes. Butter says that she's smooth brain but can proofread faster than the Flash can run. I feel like I just pick up on certain things and I'm like, okay, just to be safe. You need a break, you deserve it. It won't bother you. Neither will anyone in Discord. Oh, that's lovely. Like I said, with the Discord, as I'm going to be away, I'm going to close invites on Discord, so no new people can join, at least while I'm gone. So there's no like, there's less of a risk of something going wrong. Obviously, someone who's already in the server might want to cause problems, but that in that case, it'll make it easier to manage. But just to make it a bit easier on me, because I'm literally not going to be... I'm probably not going to be reachable, to be honest, because I don't use Discord on my phone or anything like that. So it's just going to be whatever I see on the YouTube channel and then going from there. So just to keep it as safe as possible, but I think we should be sweet. What sort of ink are you getting? I am getting a good amount, actually. But it's gonna be fun. I'm getting a Himeno piece on my thigh. I'm also getting a lot of cyber sigillism stuff done, which I've been wanting to do for a long time, and no one where I live does it, so I had to book somewhere kind of far away to travel to get it done, and I wanted them to do it right, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'm also getting some stuff that is kind of on my arm slash chest-ish area. It's some font, it's some text, but I don't want to say what it is yet until I get it all done, because I'm hoping we'll have enough time to fit it in, but we'll see. Looking forward for my own time off. It'll be nice to kind of relax and take it easy. Stopping by really quick, how are you? I'm doing not too bad, Guinea Pig. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Stopping by really quick, how are you? Oh, I just read that, my bad. Shouldn't you be in bed? I would be if my insomnia wasn't playing up. My insomnia has been really bad at the moment. What up, you bunch of filthy heathens? Such a heart ablaze. Hi, Spiel. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you in the stream. I know that Butter has the shiny Galarian Ponyta named, and the 96 IV Skitty. The 96, let's go. Good stuff. I can't tell if she's skilled or lucky. I like to think it's a combination of both. Aside from Nosepass and the Tympole lines, what other Pokemon don't you like? Honestly, I like Tympole, which is like the thing that's strange. It's like, I know it's a tadpole, but it's cute to me. But that's pretty much the main ones that I'm like, not my favorite. I don't really love Cricketot either, but I feel like that's just because I used to run into them all the time in Pearl. And so I'm like, it is what it is. Can you show us the tattoo after you get done visiting your family? Potentially, I might do so. We'll see. If it's super identifiable and I think it's going to be like, you know, an issue, then I might not, because I don't tend to like post when I get tattoos, because I just think like the risk of somebody trying to track stuff about me down. But I find that my tattoo artist that I was actually getting tattooed by, like, she knows that I like to not have that stuff out on social media. So if the new tattoo artist I'm seeing will do the same thing, then I probably will. I'll tell you which Pokemon I don't want to be. The stupid pink whale. You're talking about Kyogre, right? That's funny. They're still opening Final Fantasy over on the other channel, so I'm here to I'll leave a like and chat and say you're all beautiful. Catch you next stream. No worries, Phil. I hope that it is entertaining and there are lots of beautiful cards. That is all good. I appreciate that very much. And Louie, hi! I beat the first final boss in Night Rain last night and bought the Resident Evil 2 Remake Steelbook. It's my favorite Resi, and I wanted to be my first Resi Steelbook. Very based of you. Resident Evil is a great series, and 2 is a really, really good game. I really enjoyed the earlier installments, honestly, of Resident Evil. Congratulations on defeating the boss. I'm proud of you. I know that's a tough fight, so well done. Today I found a giant toad, and it reminded me of how much you like them. They're like a phobia for me, like an actual phobia. Butter, will you carry me in Night Rain? I mean, I'm not that good. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's just that the setup I've been having has been a good way, but I'm not that good. I'll be honest. I'm glad I don't cause problems on your server. No, it's lovely. I feel like for the most part, generally, like most people are fine. I don't think we really have very many issues often. So, why are you leaving Discord? I'm going to be away from my computer for probably around 8 days. I think it's going to be a week to 8 days. So I'm not going to be able to see the Discord. So I'm going to try to make it as easy on the mods that are there to keep it, you know, functioning as normal. Discord will be locked for a while Butter's on break. That's it. Exactly. Then storm the Discord. Should take more time to rest and not think about work. Your health is your most important currency. So never shy away from cutting the stream short. That's lovely, Angel. It's hard though, because it's like, my issue is I genuinely do enjoy streaming. I think the problem is I just don't have the energy sometimes to do all the things that I want to do. So it's like, man, well, I could do it and like do the best I can, but it might not be the best as I want it to be. But like, is it better to try and fail than not try at all? That's my mindset. Gonna hit 9k resets for Mesprit. Oh my gosh. Hi, Haxorus. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Tymple's evolutions are not my favorite either. But I would forget after reading. I always do. I had to look up cyber sigillism. I always call it the death metal font. Yeah, it's stuff like that is what I'm going to be getting. So it's going to be cool. I ideally wanted to get like quite a lot of stuff done, but realistically, like 2 days is already like a lot of getting tattooed for. So I'm gonna see how the books are looking after I get those 2 days done, and if everything goes well, I'll book in advance for like you probably know another session like later in the future to get more stuff, because I have so many tattoo plans of what I want to get done. It's just actually like booking everything to get it done and pacing it out with money, because tattoos cost money. Tympole cool. Looks cool though. Thank you. Sounds like some cool ink. Will you share what you can with us? Yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested and want to see it, I'm sure you'll see stuff like you'll see little peeking bits of it with my cosplays, but it should be, yeah. Hi Sly, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. People people go to extreme lengths to stalk. People can. I remember once I got a comment a while ago, before I even had a VTuber model, back when it was just me talking. I remember there was someone who was like, I'm gonna try and find you and figure out who you are. Like they just left a comment on that on one of my shiny videos, and I was like, why? Like I'm just a person on the internet playing games. But it was very disconcerting. So yeah. Thank you, Shadvin. I appreciate that. You too. My favorite Souls game. That's a great question. I obviously haven't played them all the way through, not all of them. I do have a very big soft spot for Elden Ring. I'm not gonna lie, and I know people are gonna say, "Oh, that's basic," but I do love Elden Ring. I've gotten really into the lore. I loved the DLC. I've played through every ending of Elden Ring. I've gotten all the achievements on Elden Ring, so I'm a pretty big fan. But I will say I love the visuals and the aesthetic of Bloodborne. I think it's one of the most beautiful games. It's very like gothic, which for me is like, that's kind of up my alley. That's like the aesthetic I really like. I'd love to live in like a cathedral, like a gothic cathedral. But I will say Dark Souls, I mean, Dark Souls is up there for me too. Specifically Dark Souls 1. I do like, controversial, I do like 2. And I do like 3, but I don't think that's as controversial. But I would say those ones. I haven't finished Sekiro, but I plan to do that this year. I plan to do Sekiro, which will be fun, but also probably stressful because it's a difficult game. And I also want to do, I think it's Lies of P? I want to do that one as well. British people eat a lot of not food. Oh gosh. I love Cricketoon's Cry. It's a Pokemon who likes to make an entrance. Always sounds like it's being sassy. That's fun. Tell everyone I'm not food. Everyone, brownies is not food. Please do not eat people in the chat. I actively discourage that. Oh, no worries, Sly. I'm a vulture. I guess that is pretty on brand. Brownies isn't food, it's a snack. Snacks are food. I have a folder on my phone of tattoos I want. That's cool. I have a bunch of stuff saved too. I have stuff on my phone and on my Pinterest board. I have so much stuff saved of like, I know the thing is that I've like gotten really, really good with is that I know that like, I kind of know the layout of how I want things to look on my body. That's kind of like the thing. It's just like finding the right artist to do it. But a lot of the stuff I want, if this artist is like, if everything is as good as it seems, they'll probably be my new main artist that I go to, which is going to be awesome because there's a lot of stuff I want to get done and there's a lot of things I want to do, but time. I mean, it's cool. I've got a lot of ideas as well, and I'm very pumped. I'm not going to be like 100% covered. I personally won't get my face tattooed. I just don't think for me that's the look I want. I do want to get something small. I know exactly what I want to get something small on my neck, but I know exactly what it is, and no one can talk me out of it because I've wanted it for so long, but I'm just waiting till I get a little bit older because it's a very, 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 very visual place. I'm going to do my hand before I do my neck because I feel like that's a bit of an easier transition, but I'm usually able to cover them for the most part or whatever, but I've been slowly working down. My arm is like getting pretty full, and my leg after these sessions is going to be looking pretty full as well. So, and my back, I've nearly got my whole back done now, so it's like things are filling up. So I'm starting to get to the point where I feel like I can feel not so intimidated about getting those even more like visible places done, which I'm excited for. It's something I've known I've always wanted to have tattoos. I've always wanted that look for myself. I just think they look awesome. I think they look cool, but yeah, it's something I'm hoping to pursue more as time goes on. And I feel like the older I get, the more I'm like, yeah, okay, I know for sure, you know? Biscuits and gravy is like airy and non-sweet scone with savory bechamel sauce. Ooh, that sounds nice. And scary, yeah. Sorry about that. I mean, you guys are fine. It was like I said, it was a one-off comment. I've never seen them comment anything else, so I don't know if they were just saying it just to like make me feel anxious, but it was very weird. Must have really hated that you got the shiny and he wasn't lucky enough. I don't know what it was, but it was definitely strange. Definitely strange. I've been thinking about painting my nails black, but I don't know if it'd suit me. I think it'd be cool to do. I love having my nails painted, and black's one of my go-to colors for nail painting, so I say try it. I personally like painted nails on people. I don't care of the gender. I think it looks cool. Especially just straight black. Like, it looks great. Tomorrow I'll be taking Batsmaru to the heart of the island and beginning the first quest series, Ice and Glow and Hello Kitty Island Adventures. Oh, that's going to be fun. I love Batsmaru. Have you ever played Persona? My coworker, one of my dearest friends, keep telling me to play Persona 4 or 5. I did get Persona Reload, and I played it a little bit a couple months back, but I didn't finish it. But I've been wanting to get into Persona. I've watched someone play a bit of Persona. I think it was Persona 3 a while ago, like a long time ago. But I don't remember a whole lot of it. I kind of know the premise-ish of Persona, but yeah. You can always remove the nail color. That's true, Kat. That's true. There are solutions. I'm literally a dragon. Britain's largest cathedral is in my home city. That's so cool. It's one of the reasons why I'd really love to go to Germany, because there's a lot of really beautiful architecture there. Same as Japan, but it's obviously a different style and aesthetic. But I want to go see like the cathedrals and stuff like that, and just I think it'd be very, very fun. Hi Joker, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. True, but I've never had my nails painted before. It's not that bad, honestly. Like, I think the main thing is just if you're comfortable with it, go for it. But there's no loss in doing it. And I am a gym leader of Valor with a Tinkerton hammer to take down vultures and anyone. You've got this. I believe in you. Samantha says that it's fine to eat brownies as long as we don't see them as a human. But a queen of Gamba and the strange strikes again. Jokes aside, Butter, do you like brownies? I do. I do like brownies. I've only had like 3 brownies, like 3 different types of brownies since I found out I have celiac disease. And all of them have been actually really good. So I feel like they're one of the few things that are relatively easy to bake gluten-free. That's quite nice. I've been playing Donkey Kong Country Returns HD and I already beat it in 24 hours. Dang, in under 24. Nice. I'm surrounded. Aw. You would want to, yeah, guys, come on. Come on. Chill stream, guys. Come on. What's going on in chat? I look away for 2 minutes. Apparently people are trying to eat brownies, which I already told everyone, no eating people in chat. There is a myth that the Americans left the U in favorite and color out as prints were paid by letter. Interesting. In Australia, you keep the U in both, but sometimes I'll like word it. I'll like spell it for American spelling because like YouTube will just be like, you spelled it wrong. And I'm like, oh, okay. No, I didn't. But like, I guess for them, it is. Thank you, Jordan. And thank you, Kat. That is so lovely. I have 16K alts, by the way. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, guys. That's so sweet. I appreciate that. I was like, I wonder if it's actually going to happen. And I woke up and I saw it this morning and I was like, no way. We actually did it. 17,000 people. Like, that's crazy. So thank you, guys. I heard Persona 3 Reload. Do not watch others play it. It's best experience yourself unspoiled. Trust me. Yeah, I did play a bit of it. And then I think I was playing. I had a friend that I was playing Dark Souls 3 with again. She had moved countries and I hadn't been able to play games with her for a while. And she was like, oh, you want to play some Dark Souls with me? And I was like, heck yeah, I do. So I think I stopped and did that. I miss my mango nail polish. The sad memories of the mango nail polish. Gone but not forgotten. Yo, she did hit 17K. We did. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe it. Can you believe how close we are to 20,000 subscribers? It's kind of nuts. Dang right. I love ancient Japanese culture. Yeah, it's super interesting to me. And there's like a lot of it into, especially if you go into like mythology and things like that. It's so fascinating. So I'm definitely hoping for when the time comes that I do my trip to Japan. I want to explore a lot of obviously like the new stuff because I'm super in like pretty much every hobby I have. Like, its home base is in Japan. So I'm like, there's so much stuff there that would be like right up my alley. So it's something that I want to, you know, go into more. But obviously also there's a lot of like, you know, the ancient stuff and a lot of history there that I think I'd also like to delve quite a bit into. So when I plan, I'm going to have to organize that and like where I want to go because I want to visit a lot of arcades. I want to visit like the largest, I think they have the world's largest gacha like area, like building. So that's something I'm probably going to go broke on, but It'll be fine. I mean, you know, when I do eventually go to Japan, you already know I'm going to have to film like a whole video when I come back. I think I'm going to have to get 2 suitcases because of all the figures and stuff I'm going to want to buy. So it's going to be fun. And manga too. Like I want to get manga, but I feel like it's going to be so heavy. So we'll see. We'll see. Thank you, Jordan. Aw. Dear 8-for-1 streamer, I'm doing well. Thank you, Alex. How are you? It's good to see you in the stream. And hi, Bossa. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Also, I don't use my Tinkerton hammer on non-vultures. I already found you. You live in the Genite cave inside a rock and your name is Nosepass. How did you know? I thought my disguise would trick everybody. Save me a piece of the brownie, y'all. I want to try a blondie because isn't that like a vanilla brownie? Is it something like that? I see them and I'm like, I have so many like baking shorts saved in my like little cooking playlist because I like every time I see like a nice recipe, whether it's baking or like a actual cooking, I save it because I'm like, I always like to have new ideas and things that I think I can make easily that are without gluten. Sometimes with baking that doesn't always work, but I'm trying to find substitutes for things and it's going decently enough, so I don't mind. Whatever you do, don't come to London. The architecture here sucks. I'm from London, so I can say it. That's so sad. If your name is butter, is your weakness a butter knife? Oh, yeah, for sure. And if it's hot. Butter in a cup, melted butter. That's a weapon, the butter knife. That's how all the Elden Ring started, the lore started. It wasn't with the black knife, it was with the butter knife. You guys just don't remember because it's been so long. Aww. There's a myth that newsprint took it out for the cost. Thank you, Solyu. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bossa. How do you get those heart symbols on your Pokemon nickname? If you just go into the language, you can change the language and it should have a symbols option. Japan is literally perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Like, I think the thing that I will say is like I obviously want to go to Japan so badly. That's like my bucket list thing. It's the one thing I want to do before I die that I'm like I need to do. I've wanted to go since I was like 8 years old. I remember telling like my nana, like my parents, like everybody, I was like, I'm going to Japan. Like it's gonna happen. If I travel nowhere else in the world, I'm going to Japan. And for me that was a big thing because I've never left the country. I've never like that's never been a thing. Like my immediate family, no one of us have ever left the immediate country, and no one in my family like that really has expressed a massive desire to, you know, to travel, like overseas and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it's one of those things I really want to do. And I mean, no place is perfect. No place is absolutely perfect, but I think it's probably one of the better places and safer places to travel, which, you know, obviously you've got to use your caution, but that is anywhere that you go. Nowhere is completely 110% safe, but yeah. But I didn't even notice. Congrats on 17k. Hope for more followers. I'll follow soon. We need to overflow the chat so Butter struggles to read it. That's sweet. It's sweet. I can't imagine what days like that would look like though when I'm low energy like this, you know? The place I got the wrap from was selling blondies. Ooh, are they good though? Have you tried any? And Sakura Oni, hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. The last manga I read was Rurouni Kenshin back in high school over a decade ago. Oh, really? The last one that I like properly read was Oshinoko. Like that's like sitting down, actually reading like pages and pages and like catching up on it and stuff. I've read a little bit of things here and there, but like that's like the last like up to date big read I had. I just yummed a pizza. Pizza's very good, very based of you. Pizza's nice. If you have a PlayStation 5 and the game ain't region locked, I'll give you a copy of Persona 5. Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely. I used to have a PlayStation 5. I used to, but it's not in this house, which is very sad. Sad times. I don't know what happened to it, but it's disappeared. I'm gonna have to log on to Sword. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm the only one with the skills to type out the name completely. Oh, the little symbol in chat. I was speaking to a customer today and she was talking about Australia. I don't know what you all did to her, but dang, she hates Australia. Dang, really? Maybe it's the weather. It's very hot here. And even as an Australian myself, it's like too hot even for me. So if that's what it is, I don't blame her. But yeah, probably depends. I'm going to be honest. Your experience in Australia probably does depend quite a lot compared, like based on where you go. The other day, my wife's cousin came to visit and we congratulated him for being engaged. He proposed to his GF in Tokyo. I was excited to learn more of the experience and what food he tried. I'm not gonna lie, that would be like peak. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, getting proposed to in Japan or like getting married in Japan is like, it might be if I do ever like end up, you know, going down that route of like, yep, okay, I wanna pursue something like that with somebody. I'm not gonna lie, having either or the honeymoon in Japan, either getting proposed to, getting married in Japan, or like the honeymoon, either one would be like probably like, for me, my inner romantic, that would be probably bucket list as well. I'm not gonna lie. Nice. I need to get back into manga now. Yeah, do it. Why not? I've been trying to keep my eye out for some good reads at the moment. I've been wanting to read a bit of horror, I think. So I've got a couple things I've got saved that I want to read. I'm probably going to do actually that when I'm away. I'll probably read a bit of manga. I've tried them, butter, trying to be good now. So I didn't get one, and they were sold out. They were warmed, so they're very soft. Oh, that sounds so nice. Wouldn't blondies be worse to eat than brownies here in the context? Potentially? I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never tried them though. Yes, hydration reminder courtesy of Kronos. Don't forget to hydrate, you guys. Thank you, Kronos. Elasophy is one of those people that no matter where he goes, they will be afraid to try new foods. He's only stick to McDonald's. Yeah, I have a friend who's like that. Like, they've traveled overseas a bit, and like every time they go, they're like, I try some things, but like they just go to McDonald's because they're like very fussy with food. Like, they're not traveling for that, but like for me, it's kind of hard because like I want to try so many of the foods when I go to places like that. It's like I'm in a different country. I want to try the food here. I want to see how it's different. I want to have that experience. For me, I have a lot of dietary restrictions because of like celiac disease and my lactose intolerance. So like it messes me up. I still do. I'm not going to lie. I still do have dairy, even though it like messes me up quite a bit. But when I'm in Japan, I'm just gonna have to deal with the pain because there's some stuff there that I'm like, I have to try. I don't care if it hurts me. Hi, Megacon. Good to see you. A kangaroo's just roaming around the streets there. I wouldn't say they're necessarily always on the streets, but I do see them very often, yeah. Lady probably got in a fight with an emu. The emu probably won. Depends on where you go. I think that's the same anywhere. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. There's like major cities in Australia that even I haven't been to yet. And I live here, so... Kat knows what she has to prepare. Imagine getting married in a granite cave. I don't want to visit Australia seeing spiders the size of your arm or hand. I don't think I've ever seen a spider the size of my arm. But there are big spiders, but I'm going to be honest, they're scared of you more than you are of them. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I know some people are petrified, but they see you and they are scared, you know? Make notes, doesn't want to get married but propose in Japan. I mean, I'm not like I said, I think if I get to the point where I think I want to, then maybe one day I would consider it. But right now it's not something that, I don't know. It's not something for me to think about right now. With One Piece or Pokemon cards. I'm a very easy gal to please. That's funny. Oh. The last manga I read was one called Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, and I'm waiting for the next one to come out. Oh, that'll be nice. Is it a romance? I wouldn't mind a traditional Japanese wedding. I think that would be really, really beautiful. Or like some kind of like tea ceremony or something. Guys, Butter knows I'm the most romantic. Shaking my head. We already read in the dates. That's right. Well, we're essentially married. So like, you know. Mickey D's, disgusting brand. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I do miss being able to have like nuggets from McDonald's with the barbecue sauce because I used to really like them. Propose in Japan. McDonald's is goated. How dare you? Yeah, I feel like a lot of people get mad when I'm like, I like McDonald's, but like maybe it's because I can't have it. So like I smell it when other people get it. It's so rough when other Mama Cup and Brother Cup get it, and I can just smell it, and it smells so good, and it's like I can't have it. It's so sad, but it is what it is. McDonald's is good. I know a lot of people don't like McDonald's, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's good for you. It's junk food. It's not good for you, but like sometimes it just hits. I didn't eat McDonald's in over 4 years. I like to eat new food when I travel as a part of the local culture. Yeah, I think that's how I will be too. The next McDonald's is gonna hit if you haven't had it in 4 years. Oh, for sure. Do y'all have centipedes in Australia? I think we do. We definitely have some creepy crawlies here. I'm pretty sure I've seen some centipedes or something that similar, at least. The French PhD student in our lab just got a fancy French chocolate. I think I might cry. Steal it. No, don't steal it. Don't steal it. But that sounds nice, though. Very fancy. Spiders are friends. They eat mosquitoes and annoying flies. Yeah, I feel like in my house, we have spiders and they're super chill. They just do their own thing. They come out mostly at night, but like, they generally just don't want to be seen. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I respect people's choices, but it's my fault for getting excited for nothing. I love trying new things. Just won't eat cooked. Yeah, no, honestly, same. There's a couple things I do have my limits on, but like overall, there's a lot of stuff I would be willing to try for the experience. Don't Australia got a place covered in spider webs? Yeah, but that's like not everywhere. That's like somewhere like more inland. It's not like I've never even been there myself, so I wouldn't stress. Yeah, the nuggets and barbecue sauce is the best combo. I agree with that. I started Fire Force as well now that I finished Steins Gate. Oh, you have? I'm guessing you're going to be a little bit before you catch up to the Benimaru sound design. Oh, so peak. So peak. But I hope you're liking it. I really liked Fire Force. Well, the Ice and Glow Quest series requires the 5 spirit hearts, which you can get by taking your best friends to the heart of the island to meet the island spirit. Oh, okay. I wouldn't know that because I'm not caught up. So I'm a little delayed. But hi, Garrett. It's good to see you. Honestly, I had McDonald's in the Netherlands and it was the best McDonald's I've ever had. I'm going to tell you, the best McDonald's you'll ever have is the McDonald's that's the furthest away from where you live. I don't know why. It's always the McDonald's that isn't in your town, that's in another town far away that you never go to, and it's always nice. Typical color speller loves Mickey D's. I haven't had McDonald's like in a very long time, to be fair, because it, cross-contamination, gluten, all that stuff, but yeah. It always smells so good. One of the favorite classes in my adolescent years was my international class. My teacher told us about Japan and she got married there. She taught us how to say 1 to 10 in Japanese and how to use chopsticks. I'm actually very thankful I learned how to use chopsticks, so I'm good on that front, which is nice. I was sad in a way because when I was in primary school, I wanted to learn Japanese, but our school taught German. But now I have a very big I want to go to Germany second to Japan. So like in a way it worked out well, We learned with popcorn. Did you? You didn't know the amount of panic that went through my head. Then I thought I lost my tooth when eating the wrap. Was there something hard in it? No. Did it rain frogs or something one day in Australia? It definitely didn't where I live, because if that happened, I wouldn't be going outside. England. But have you ever heard of a corn dog? Is that a thing in Australia? I have heard of a corn dog. I've tried a corn dog before. They have them at like the fairs and stuff that sometimes pop up. They're quite nice, but I can't eat them, but they're nice. Yeah, the manga is a romance. It's great. I love reading it. I cannot wait to check it out then. Steins Gate is phenomenal. Benimaru's bass drop is the best sound ever. It's so good. It's probably one of my favorite moments in sound design and anime of all time. It's up there. Happy to see you too. That's lovely. Honestly, the Chicago McDonald's looks cool. I've got items from every McDonald's in the world. Have you? That's pretty awesome. There isn't even a McDonald's in my town, isn't there? There is McDonald's where I live. There's a couple. I'm on episode 13 now. The sound is great. I think there was so much there. I didn't think there was so much fan service. Do you find it to be a lot? I don't know why, but I feel like when I watched it, I didn't pick up on as much of the fan serviciness myself personally, but I'm a bit naive, so obviously there is some, but yeah. Closest is a 30-minute drive. Wow, I'm surprised that it's not closer. But yeah, and Sayori's, hi, it's good to see you. Popping in to wish you good luck today. And I got my shiny Hatterene just now after I joined the stream. 2,873 resets for it. And I also got the shiny Alpha Baniri today. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Sayori's. I appreciate that. And congratulations on 2 adorable shinies. That's so good. Probably because they have a menu item that the McDonald's in your city doesn't, the triple cheeseburgers. We do have triple cheeseburgers where I live. They do have them. But I'm going to be honest, for the longest time when I was a kid, I actually really didn't like burgers from McDonald's or like takeaway. I only liked homemade burgers when I was a kid growing up. And then when I got older, and if I got takeaway, I'd only get the nuggets. I was a very fussy kid. But as I've gotten older, I've changed. Hi, Professor DeLeaf. Good to see you. Do you have, oh, do I eat Greek food? So there's nowhere around me that does Greek food, like as in a place, but I have tried a lot of Greek recipes and I am a big fan of Greek food. Definitely agreed. I live in North America, so McDonald's is in Netherlands. Is definitely the furthest one from my house. Well, there you go. Real cornbread is gluten-free. Is it? Really? Interesting. I've never been able to try gluten-free cornbread. Congrats. Very nice indeed. If I was raining frogs, I wouldn't go outside. What's new? Okay, listen, that's kind of mean. I go out sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Oh, of course there is. That's awesome. I live in Germany. It's not as nice in most places as some might think. Ah, I live in an old city with buildings from the 11th hundred and art houses in the city center. I understand. I understand. I feel like sometimes I feel like that with Australia in some cases of like where I live. I'm like, you know, if you're going where I lived, you probably wouldn't really want to go. But like at the same time, there are other things that are, I think, worth seeing. But it's a place I would like to visit. I just finished playing Mario Party Jamboree with a friend. Oh, that's nice. I had to drive an hour to eat at McDonald's. Glad I don't like it. That's good then. That's good. I think I'm picking up on it because I didn't think there was any, or at least, or it wasn't on the nose as it is currently. Oh, okay. Okay. There's like no McDonald's in Scotland. That's probably why. Really? Is there a reason for that? My daughter Evie loves corn dogs. She literally asked me if I could buy her some. I try not to give her too many. I try to cook her better food for her and her baby brother. It's always good to do the best that you can. I mean, as a kid, you just like, it's funny because I feel like as a kid, it's like you just want to eat all the junk food all the time. And that's when you can like probably get away with it. But like then when you become an adult and you can finally do it, you're like, I want to eat healthy now that I'm an adult because I feel like rubbish when I eat junk. No worries, Sakura. I appreciate that. You take care and have a good one, okay? Warmed my heart that last night she asked my wife if I could stay with them tomorrow. Little did she know that I asked the week off to be with them. Yes, to save money, but I love being with them. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I'm glad that they're loving that time together. That's nice. I'm only joking about it. I also don't leave the house, so when I make jokes, it's also about myself. It's okay. I knew you were joking. I'm sorry if I wasn't good at it. I didn't actually think you were saying it in a mean way. No, but yeah, I'm kind of a bit like that myself, to be honest. Germany sounds all gothic and rad. Yeah, I feel like it would definitely be up my alley in that respect. Not gonna lie. I can let my inner gothic self finally out. Truly. Hi in the sky. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm finally out of bed. Couldn't get comfortable last night because I started having vertigo, but it seems better now. I'm glad that it's better now. And oh my gosh. I have been having the worst sleeps of my life. I'm with you on that boat. I don't know what's going on. It seems a few other people are with me in chat. I thought that it was going to be like, I'm going to have the best sleeps of my life because it's getting cold now. And I usually have great sleeps when it's cold. But that has not been the case recently. I have no idea what reason there's like no fast food places here, only in the capital city, which is like a 4-hour drive. Interesting. I wonder why. Hi, Vom. I'm good, thank you. How are you? It's great to see you in the stream. Thanks, Garrett. I have to go to Germany. Wait, I have to go to Germany with school as a trip in 4 days. I hope you have a really good time getting to go. That sounds really exciting. Do they have guns paws in Australia? Yes, but it's not like how America is. It's like you have to have like a license. It has to be like a whole thing, and they're not common, and there's a lot of restrictions. A lot of restrictions. Usually you can only have them in a lot of places here if you live on like a property. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of restrictions and laws on that kind of thing here in Australia. Why the pause? The pause was unnecessary for me. The pause for me. My brain is just slow. One of the Germany's most well-known artists was born in the city I live in, and we have multiple churches, cathedrals in the old town, old city parts. Just I'm used to it, so it isn't special for me. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense, I suppose. I mean, I kind of feel like that a little bit with some of the things near where I live in a way. It's like, oh, I see it often, so you kind of get desensitized. But I remember when I went to the big city for the first time, which was like quite a bit away for me. I've never really been at least not in a sentient brain to be able to like actually absorb the things. And I was like, wow, there's so much in the world that I haven't seen, and this is just not even scratching the surface. So that was kind of crazy. It was eye-opening, but it was good. It was good. Oh, is the cat pillow thing there yet? No, it's not there yet, sadly, Zoys, but once it arrives, I will let you know. But how far would you drive to eat at a restaurant, putting into consideration that you have the time to make a long drive? I've never driven past an hour or maybe 2 for a restaurant. It really depends on what it is. Only to go to a restaurant? I mean, for the right occasion, I'd be prepared to go for a pretty decent way. But I feel like if I was going to do that, I'd probably just make a trip of it if I was traveling, you know, far enough away. Thank you, Garrett. Also, Popeyes is a restaurant in Scotland. We don't have any Popeyes here in Australia. My head was about to explode, probably anxiety. I had to take a break from video games. I'm glad that you were taking a break. That is probably for the better. It's unfortunate that one of my favorite barbecue restaurants closed near me. They only have 3 hours away where I live. I'm tempted for the drive. I think if it's good enough and it holds enough of like a memory with you when it comes to food, I think it's worth it, because I feel like food is like genuinely like such a... It can have a lot of memories attached to it and a lot of feelings attached to it. And so for me, I think with some food, it's that nostalgic and that like special. I think food is like a pretty special thing in a lot of ways. It can be, you know, a lot of good memories attached to certain foods and like feelings in time periods. And I think that's why a lot of people end up like having things like comfort foods or things like that, you know. It's one of those. So I think if it's something you really enjoyed, I say why not. Also, I have hiccups, so that's fun. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, and the one I said are the only ones I have read. And oh, it ended up all as romance. That's so cute. I should be writing these down, because whenever I go into my romance phases, I'm like, I never know what to read. You know, and I'm like, it depends, but sometimes like I want to read romance that's like tragic and heartbreaking and like soul crushing, and then other times I'm like, I want to read just like, I just want to read like the sweetest, most wholesome, cutesy, sweet little romance of all time. When it comes to manga, it just depends on the vibe, but it's like I can't read one without like, if it's got the other. Like I'm definitely like, if I'm going to read romance, I want it to be this type of romance or this type of romance. Because if I read a tragic romance when I'm not wanting to, I can't cope. I feel like I need time to recover. I hope you can get better sleep soon. I'm pretty sure my vertigo is related to stomach problems. I think I need to cut back on coffee again. Oh, because the acid. Oh, okay. I hope that it sorts itself out if that's the case. Scott up to find the good comment. Yeah, she's EP. It's fine. I am. Would you eat snails? I'm going to be honest, snails is probably one of the things I might draw the line on trying. I'm a little perplexed on snails. I know it sounds weird, but I'd probably eat crickets though. Fave place in my area is Cane's, but that's like confined to an even smaller part of America than Popeyes. I've seen shorts of people eating Cane's in like their cars and stuff. Hiccup, that's right. Nice to be hanging out with you all. And Butters, I'm going to get some lunch. I'll see you later. No worries, Robert. Have a wonderful lunch. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to get off here and eat and pass out. Good luck with the shiny. Have a good stream. Bye, Butter. Of course, Kronos. Thank you so much for hanging out. You take care. Have a good one. I hope your food is amazing. And have a good rest. Goodbye-bye. Oh, that's lovely. I got to go see you, chat and see you, Butter. Goodbye, Bossa. I appreciate that. You take care and have a good one. The barbecue has a trash can lid, brisket, pork ribs, corn, jalapeno, mac and cheese, sweet cornbread, and some chicken breasts with white toast. A lot of that sounds really nice. I'm not gonna lie. I would travel for that. I lived in the countryside and in the big city. I personally like the countryside better as it was more chill. And you know, more people in the neighborhood. Big city is more cold most of the time. Yeah, I feel like I've never lived directly in a big city, so I guess I can't say. I've at a point and for a very short period of time, I lived like within an hour drive of like a bigger city, but it was only for a short amount of time, but that was sort of when I was a bit older. And it was cool. I liked it. I did like it. I think in a way it's hard because growing up I always thought that I would just want to live in like the countryside. If I had enough money to pick and choose wherever I was going to live, like, you know, and it would be my thing. Realistically, I honestly would love to live in the countryside in Japan. It's something I've said for a long time. As much as I love, like, you know, being in amongst everything, I think in Japan, in the countryside, where there's nature, where there's just calm and peace and just being away from everything and being able to be present in that is something that I would find very therapeutic. I would love if I had internet still and I could play my games and like, you know, just kind of have that and have my animals on the land and just, you know, it doesn't even have to be a big amount of land, but just as long as I'm surrounded by lots of nature, I think that would be nice. Either my message didn't send or Butter passed over it. Oh, I might not have seen it. Also, I was quite sad about volume 2 of the guy she was interested not showing up and getting a refund for it. Oh, it didn't show up. Oh, that's so sad. It's like I wanted the volume. I'm going to sort my Pogo collection, do tags, transfer that are bad IVs when I don't need them. Honestly, I need to do the same thing. I've been so slack. I need to organize my Pokemon home. I need to organize my Pokemon Go. I need to do all of this. I need to just like sit down, do everything, get it all organized, get on top of it again. But I've been so slack. Radon romance with Mikola manga incoming. Oh my gosh. I don't know though. There's a lot of like weird like lineages when it comes to Elden Ring within like, you know, Radon and Mikola and everyone being like kind of in a ways almost related but not really. I know that's like kind of the way that a lot of that stuff is, but it's a hard line to follow. We have cricket spitting contests when I grew up. They're frozen so you don't taste them. Interesting. I've never heard of that before. Do you like Raichu or Pikachu more? If we're talking with a Alolan Raichu, I would say Alolan Raichu, but if we're talking standard Raichu and standard Pikachu, then I would say Pikachu. Her butter brain is melting. Oh, it definitely is. It's been melting for a while. I think you guys can tell. Sadly. But it's okay. It's fine. As long as you guys are okay with it, then I'm okay with it too. That reminds me of a romantic anime I seen a long time ago called Ari Life. That one got me because I could relate to the main character. Ari Life. I think I've seen that one. I don't know how many seasons are out, but it sounds so familiar. Ari Life. Ari Life. I'm trying to remember what one that is. Either way, good taste, I would say. There is a tradition in Mexico where they have seasoned grasshoppers. I don't drink beer or alcohol, but apparently it pairs well with it. Interesting. It's like, you know, instead of having like, you know how you get like the, like when you go to a bar and they have like the tray of peanuts or whatever it is, and they're like just there. I wonder if they do that with grasshoppers. I only had snail once, and they were actually really good. Interesting. I think it's just for me, like being able to like, if I was with people traveling and they tried it, I probably would try it just to be like everyone having the experience. But I don't think I'd go out of my own way to give them a try. Does that make sense? Because isn't there a thing too that apparently it can make you quite sick if they're not prepared properly? Which I wouldn't have expected, but apparently that's the case. I didn't know that. But yeah. With the order. Is there not nature where you live? There is nature where I live. Like there are trees and stuff around, and it's not like it's not there. But I think that like Australian outback and like that kind of thing is different to like, I don't know, to what I've seen like with Japan, like for the Japanese countryside, like where I'm envisioning, you know. Snail is good, pretty chewy if I remember. It's a tradition to have it in the form of ceviche. I don't know what that is, so I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Which is a sea snail or a fish or a shrimp that's cooked with the lime and pico de gallo and maybe avocado. That sounds really nice when you put it like that, to be honest. I would eat grasshoppers and crickets with chili. Oh, in Mexico, when I would go visit family. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. I wish in a way, like part of me is like, I think the one thing that I find, at least from my experience being in Australia, that's kind of rough, is like there's not a lot of different culture here. Like I feel like it's just kind of all the same sort of thing. I think if you lived more in like a major city, you'd probably be more exposed to like more cultural diversity. But I don't think Australia is like super up to scratch on that. Like I feel like with America especially, like there's so many different like cultures entangled like within it, and there's so many things that you get to experience because of that. But I don't think in Australia it's really like that, which is kind of sucky. butter, a quick reminder to hydrate and maybe snack on something. Don't forget to rest if the Eep is calling. Thank you, Angel Lover. I appreciate that. I probably won't eat anything else because I like to not eat super close before I go to bed because I feel like it doesn't help me sleep the best. I don't know why. I also heard that it's like good to like give it a bit of time, like between eating and before sleeping, because it helps with your digestion. Apparently, if I'm wrong, then don't do it. But apparently that's like meant to be good. I've noticed that it seems to work for me, but I will have a little sip of my drink. So thank you for the reminder. I named the Shiny Zorua cat the Shiny Zorua. Oh, did you name it? Snails are similar to seafood, so you would probably like it. I do really like seafood. Snails, though, I don't know, something about them. I guess in my mind, I can't correlate them as being like a shellfish, which is, I'm guessing, what like they're the most similar to. But it's funny because I genuinely do like things like oysters. I like things like, I mean, I've never, you know what? I don't think I've ever had scallops. I don't think I've ever had fresh scallops, but I've had a variation of cooked scallops before, and I did like that. So I probably would like it, maybe. I don't know. I guess maybe it's worth giving a try at least. My man Oscar knows what I'm talking about with the grasshoppers. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at all these Pokemon here, and only one of them I need to encounter. Ari Life is the main, the main character has a dull, lonely adult life and gets an opportunity to go back to high school to redo his senior year. And he falls for a quiet, timid girl who also got the opportunity to redo her senior year. His challenge was to help her socialize. Oh, that's so cute. That's really, really cute. That actually sounds quite nice. That'd be something that I like to watch when I'm like, just in my little emotional, like, my little emotional, I need a cute one. I need a cute show to watch right now. That'd be like exactly what I'd want to watch. The weirdest food around my place is probably cow tongue. Yeah, they do have stuff like cow tongue around. Like people do have that sometimes. Which is not for me. Same with like some people having stuff like liver, but I don't fancy stuff like that, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan, I'll say that. But yeah. With regards to snails in the Caribbean and South Florida, they have conch fritters, which is like a giant sea snail that's been deep fried. I've never heard of that. Deep fried snails? Sea snails? Interesting. Interesting. It's not really a thing here. I don't know. That's kind of the thing that I think is like weird, because I feel like people are like, oh, well, why would you want to try that? But like, I don't know. The older I get, the more I'm like, I just want to try a bit of everything. That sounds kind of nice, right? So I guess we'll just see whenever I get the chance to. If I ever do try it, I'll let you guys know. Hi, STW. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Why do I get a bow next to my name? The reason you get a bow next to your name, STW, is because I'm going to guess, if you don't know what it is, likely you got hit with a gifted membership, which is where somebody shouts you a membership to the channel, which means you get the cute bow next to your name, and also you get to use the channel membership exclusive emotes, which is pretty darn cool. I personally can't tell myself to eat sheep brain. My family does like it though. Yeah, I think I've talked about this a little bit, but my mum grew up in a very small town, like a town with less than 100 people in it. Small, like very small town, and it was a farming place. Like it was just a place where there was like basically nothing, and they were on a farm with like cattle and all that sort of stuff. And they, growing up, especially because like this was like obviously a good number of years ago, they grew up like being of the mindset that you like don't waste any part of the animal. So they would have stuff with like the brain and all that, and I'm like, oh gosh, I don't think I could. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I could. Not for me. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty open-minded. I am. But I feel like, I don't know. I think a lot of the time the things that are a bit funny with meat tend to be a bit more off-putting to me typically. Because I know what I like, you know? Oh. Subbed, maybe a gifted one. I would assume it's probably been gifted. Yeah, I would say so. Thank you for pulling that up. Around here they have... I feel like I'm going to pronounce that wrong, and I don't want to say it the wrong way, which is small intestine. Yeah, I've seen stuff like that. I've heard, I think you can get that around here. It's because you're special STW. And hi, Stefan. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Now, is anyone here eating cow tongue tacos? Absolutely not. I've never had tongue, I don't believe. I don't know. Again, a lot of things maybe, but stuff like brain, liver, intestine, tongue, eyeball, things of that sort of nature, probably not going to be my go-to. But outside of that, you know, I would try stuff like durian. I'd try stuff like that kind of thing. But yeah, for some reason, like for me, I think certain things my brain wouldn't be able to get past what it is, and just like the thought of it would make me feel ill. So I know that I'd be like, I'd just be wasting at that point if I did. Thank you whoever gave this to me. Oh, beautiful manners, STW. I like to see it. Open-minded, so was the cow. Sorry, dad joke. No, it was a good one. It was a good one. There's an anime movie I want to watch. It seems heartwarming, about a chick who is in a wheelchair. Oh, what's that called? I think I know it when you're talking about. But hates feeling like a burden, and a guy who just wants to make her feel that she isn't, something like that. Yeah, I think I saw something pop up of that actually the other day, and I was like, that looks actually kind of cute. I don't know if it's a romance or if it's just like a slice of life type of thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but I think I did see some stuff about that as well, and I'm like, I'm kind of interested, to be honest. It looks quite cute. So that's it, Vulture. You could even say it was the greatest play. Hi, Emerald. Good to see you. You can also call it a chitterling. Oh, okay. I was going to pronounce it a different way, which I'm glad I didn't now. But yes. In Italy, there is a cheese with living maggots inside, and you eat the maggots? Okay, maybe I'm not as open-minded as I thought. I don't think I can eat maggot cheese, I'm going to be honest. They're not bad though. Texture is meh, but the taste is good. The problem is though, I feel like for myself, I am like a massive texture person. Like, I'll try things, but if the texture's not right, like I think the texture is as important, if not maybe more so than the taste. Because bad texture really throws me off. I'm not gonna lie. Don't worry people, I'm still here just watching from the shadows. No worries, Clark. They're the best. Oh, okay. Wait, was that? Imagine if that was the shiny and I didn't even notice. That wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I feel bad because I don't think I know. I've never had tongue butter. Please rephrase. Well, I mean, I'm assuming that people are taking that in a normal way. I feel like if I have to think about everything too much that I say, I'm like, please, people, don't think about it in that way. But yeah, I've never eaten any kind of animal tongue or human tongue or creature tongue. At least not to my knowledge. Gosh, I guess you don't really know what's in the nuggets, but you know, I'm just saying. Head of the gutter, chill stream. Thank you. Also, I can't eat such organs. My father has his own farm right now, only chickens. So I grew up with that, but I still can't eat it as I don't like it. It's interesting to me because I feel like some people grow up with like that stuff being like they eat it and then it either is like, okay, well that's now super normalized and I love it, or like they're so off put by it. Because I know that my mum now is like, she absolutely would never ever eat like a brain ever, like ever. But like they grew up eating them, you know what I mean? But there's other things that she would eat that I'm like, that's a little strange to me, but like that's just because that was not like, you know, forced on me to eat. So yeah, I don't know. Oh my gosh, my eye. I think I have an eyelash in my eye. Oh, life is so cruel. I have these eyelashes to keep things out of my eyes, but they're always the thing that fall in it the most. That's bad design right there. Fair enough. Oh, I just had homemade Crunchwrap. Don't put me off meat. No, that's totally fair. That sounds nice though. Squid is my favorite texture. Honestly, I really like squid. I do really like squid. I also like octopus. I've had both and I'm a fan. Maggot cheese, yeah, I draw the line there. Cow tongue can be soft, depends who cooks it. It's like the cow stomach soup. If you can eat it, then menu do will be a must next time. Oh, okay. Head out of the gutter, my bad. You're okay. But I don't think anyone has ever believed you ate a human tongue or anything of that sort. Just to make sure everybody knows, because if I don't clarify it, I feel like if I don't clarify it, then someone will catch me. What about a creeper tongue? No, never had that. Yeah, an octopus. Do they have tongues? I actually don't remember if they do. Make a wish with the eyelash? Oh yeah, I should have. I wonder if it's still like in my eye. I like rubbed my eye and it felt better, so I'm just like trusting that it's gone. But like, oh my gosh, you know what was really scary? And I remember seeing it and I think it cursed me forever. What it was basically was so like people wear contacts. I'm sure some of you in chat might even, you know, use contacts. I didn't know that people's contacts could roll to the back of their eyes. And I remember I saw the scan of like someone who had like 12 contact lenses behind their eye. And I'm not gonna lie, ever since I learned that, I'm like scared to wear contacts again. I used to wear them sometimes because I used to like for cosplay stuff. But ever since I saw that, I'm like so scared. I also did have a bad experience with contact lenses, which was, I think I might have talked about that, but it was pretty bad. So I don't know. Well, technically if you tongue kiss anyone, then you've had a tongue. I mean, I feel like that's different though to like eating an actual tongue. I feel like that's, I feel like that's quite different, no? Or am I alone on that? My head isn't even in the gutter. That's just the context I hear the sentence in. Oh, Mitz. If eyelashes is the only thing getting into your eye, are they doing their job? Maybe, but at the same time, it happens more often. I feel like it happens multiple times a day. Like, how do I even have any eyelashes on my eye? I wouldn't eat any kind of animal. Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Hi, Clorf. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, too. It's nice to see you in the stream. Yeah, I've heard of it. I had to check my notes for southern recipes. Kilt lettuce. It's just lettuce that has been wilted with bacon grease. Interesting. Because I remember when I was younger, when I was a kid and I used to, so my mom would be at work a lot and I would like go to eat things, obviously, because I'd be hungry during the day. And I remember that there was like a time that I didn't know that you couldn't cook lettuce, really. And I remember putting like a sandwich to heat it up in the microwave because I wanted warm food. And I remember how disgusting it made the lettuce, and I learned never to do that again. It was rough. Or even how I think I've seen what you're talking about, the woman getting like 20 taken out. Yeah, like that's terrifying. I know, like how do you not notice? I don't know. I guess maybe it's falling asleep with them in, but even still. Yeah, that about the eye contacts. Yeah, I can eat rabbit and any meat, to be honest, but organs is where I have to stop. Just the thought makes it not edible. I feel like the thought definitely plays into that for sure, and it's not a good one. Now, imagine having specs and bad vision. Couldn't be me. I'm very fortunate that I feel like I do have quite good eyesight, other than like just having to wear blue light glasses for like, you know. Pretty much that's the main thing, to be honest. No problem. Did you hear doctor removes 23 contact lenses from woman's eye? I thought that maybe there's another one. I thought it was only like 12 or something. And Southern Zombie, that is so sweet. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Aw, that little guy is so cute. Is it a little pear? That is so sweet. Thank you so much for the $5 donation, Southern Zombie. That is so lovely. Thank you. Guys, can we get some W's right now? That is so sweet. Thank you. I've never seen that sticker. It's cute. Just dropping the mic. I like that. Thank you so much. W's indeed. I'm better than earlier. I got a haircut. Oh, yeah. Nice. How did the haircut come out? Very good. W's indeed. W Southern. I appreciate that a lot, Southern. Thank you. Chicken livers are great. I've never had chicken livers. I know that I used to buy them for my dogs because I could get them really cheap and they were like good for them. I think it was chicken livers. I think it was. But yeah, they used to really like them. Zombie making us look like broke boys? No. Remember, you never have to financially contribute. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to do that. I appreciate it, but it's never mandatory. What's good? How did last stream go? Was it a success? Sadly, True Dragon, we did not get any sparkles, which was very unfortunate because I would have liked to have got some sparkles for you guys in that stream, but sadly, no sparkles as of yet, but we're still trying and we're pushing on. Also going to be transferring multiple shinies of the same, taking my storage away. Smart. That's what I need to do because I don't want to pay for the storage, like to move them, because I just don't want to spend my money on that. So I really need to start just slowly like moving them over. I hope one day we can at least put our costume shinies in there. So if I ever have anything happen to my account, I don't lose them. Because like, what if I forget my password or what if they change something? Like, at this point, for the longest time, the main thing I honestly have cared about in Pokemon Go for me has been costume shinies. So I like want to be able to take them with me, you know? but right now they must forever sit in their respective games. There were so many contacts in her eye, you could see them overlapping and they were green. Oh yeah, maybe it was that one then. Because it looked so strange on the scan. But yeah, not a good time. Yeah, see, back in the South, we actually season our food. I love seasoning food too. I like spice though. I like a lot of spice. Apparently. Very clever. You know, Oscar, the one Mexican dish I can't stand is mole. Oh, I've never tried that. Would you eat a pale tongue from Dark Souls 3? If it gave me good buffs, then yeah, probably. The pair. Good afternoon, my sparkles yet? Any sparkles yet? Sadly, none yet, Corvus, but it is good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Don't listen to butter, drain your wallets. No, be good. Now I'm going bankrupt, and if my bank questions it, I will say gambling plus Australia. They'll probably look into that, you know. They'll probably see where it's going. Oh, be smart with your money, please. Like I always say, make sure that everything you need to take care of within yourself and, you know, those around you, you know, that you have responsibilities with, make sure all that is always taken care of first. Please don't stress about supporting me in that way. Or if they ban your account, thanks, butter. I'm sorry as always. I just had to go there, you know. I just had to go there. I'm sorry. I know it's a wound that's still fresh and I shouldn't have gone there, but I did. I work for a bank. They won't look into it. Go broke. Nice, always nice. My mum, Oscar, that's why she made it every other weekend because of my dang sister. And yes, enchiladas are great. Enchiladas are really nice. I heard a guy say Americans flavor their food too much. Really? I think it just depends on the person. Because I feel like growing up, I was extremely bland. I just liked pepper and everything, and that was it. Now I still do like pepper, but I like other things as well. Oh, I did always like garlic, but I feel like that's like everyone likes garlic. Like, to me, I was almost like, there's never too much, you know? I heard a guy say, yeah, you need to get some Louisiana spice if you like spice. Louisiana crawfish are insanely spicy. I would love that. But I don't think we have accessibility to something like that here in Australia. But, I mean, listen, I'd be down. I've always wanted to go. If I do go to America, I think one of the first things I'm going to try is a seafood boil. Because I love seafood, and they look so darn good. I would mess them up, I think. Well, it's my money. What they gonna do? Not let me spend my money? That's true. That's true, I suppose. But still. Butter, did you do the 7-star raids? Where you could easily farm the Herba Mystica more? No, I didn't. I feel bad that I didn't. I got addicted to Elden Ring Night Rain. That has been taking up like any free time I have outside of like housework and like working on video stuff. So it has been crazy. Don't worry. I won't be looking like a broke boy next week. I'll donate $6. Oscar, you don't have to stress about that. That's sweet, but don't even stress. That's lovely though. Vampires don't like garlic. I know that's the one thing that I have going against me for my vampire claims. But I'm a vampire that really does enjoy garlic. I know I'm basically a walking paradox at this point, but it's fine. I can't say what bank I work for. Sorry, mate. Security in that. Keep it on the down low. Understandable. Crawfish boil baby. That sounds nice. That sounds so nice. I really would like to try like lobster at some point. I want to try lobster. I've just never like had the opportunity to try it, but I would mess it up, I think. I would mess up some lobster. Because I feel like anything kind of like that in that sort of vein is like stuff I really enjoy. So, dude, you know that this world is rotten when you have max shiny odds in Legends, Arceus, and still haven't found a shiny Zero in months. That is rough. I hope you get it soon. Oh my gosh. I was going to say, because can you even hatch eggs for that in Scarlet and Violet? Or is that not even like a thing? Hi, Cliffy. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Crawfish, they're insanely great, I'm guessing? I would mess them up. Like I said, I like that kind of thing, so I think I would like it. Got to go to the coastal south for a boil, though. Yankees think it's weird in port. Really? For a seafood boil? I feel like every time I see people posting about seafood boils, it's always expensive. Like, they always seem to be, like, over $100. Unless that's just everyone going to expensive seafood boils, but I feel like they always seem expensive. And that's American money, so that's, like, even more Australian money. You're the spicy food, but give me your account while you're off for a week and I'll do raids for you. Do the raids. It's okay. You don't have to stress about that. That's lovely though. Darn it. I wanted to apply for a bank that will let me drain my money and put me into bad financial situations. Oh, I'm sure they exist, but I'm not sure how legit they are. I'll say that. You've never had lobster? No, I want to try lobster. I've only ever, I think, had the opportunity to try like the artificial lobster roll thingies, which I don't really like the artificial one, but I think the actual one I would like a bit more. Buddy, you need to go to New Orleans and try the crawfish there. I would try it. If the opportunity arose, I would definitely give it a go, for sure. No bank would. They have to be the responsible lenders. Try a loan shark. Yeah, if you want to get screwed over with money, loan shark seems like the way to go. I've never been able to beat a 7-star raid. They all one-shot my Pokemon. They're rough, aren't they? They are super rough. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do them when I'm away. It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. I mean, listen, I feel like when there was the Rayquaza raids happening, and you know how I was doing like the raids around Christmas time with you guys, I did raiding as well, like when I wasn't streaming, so I could just farm Herba, so then the next time I wanted to do a shiny giveaway, I could like easily farm shiny Pokemon. So Legends Arceus doesn't have eggs. Because could you send it over to, I meant to say Scarlet and Violet, sorry. I misspoke. Also, don't try Loan Shark. That was a joke. Yeah, Loan Sharks are scary. That's like the one thing I do know. Lobster tastes great, but cooking it is cruel since you put the lobster in boiling water when they're alive. Oh, you can't do it another way. They're expensive. Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, you should be able to use an Everstone for that Zorua. Yeah, and then you'd be able to like do it in Scarlet and Violet and get the Hisuian one, correct? Unless I'm wrong. I go on land. Lobster is interesting. The claw and tail meat taste different. I prefer lobster tail personally. I've heard that the tail is generally the more sought after part. Which, I mean, I'd be down to try it either way. Imitation crab is not good. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of imitation crab. I know a lot of people who do like it, but I am not a big fan. Just being honest, not a big fan. You can breed for all Pokemon regional forms as long as the original Pokemon is in Scarlet and Violet. Ah. For it to hold the form, you need an Everstone. Otherwise, it will be the other one. Okay, so you can do it that way if you didn't want to do it in Legends. But still, if you've got perfect Dex entry and you have Shiny Charm or whatever and you're doing it, it's kind of rough that you haven't gotten it at this point. I hope you get it soon. Seafood boils are amazing. The one near me is about... Oh, they're about $30. Oh, wow. If you go to a place like with a restaurant by the beach, the boils will be expensive. My wife and I only ordered a seafood boil and fish sandwich, and it's $110. Dang. I can then put the Luis Suarez mask because he had Chiellini in the World Cup 2014. Is this more soccer/football? Our max max out like 7 credit cards and get max overdraft fees on all your debt. Yeah, it's like if you're going to go down, might as well go down with a bang, right? I've done the last Garchomp event with Superior. Nice. I ship H2O, Delirious, and Vanos. You ship them? Really? I never like shipped them. I never saw them as anything like romantic. I feel like they're just friends, to be honest. I don't even know. I'm not going to lie. I feel like at their point, because wasn't Delirious like was with somebody and they had kids together. I think that was Liz Cat. I think that was... I don't know if they got back together or not. I have no idea. But last time I checked, I know that they were together and then they weren't together. But I don't know. You are correct. Okay, nice. I'm glad. That doesn't happen for me very often. Not this crab. I'm not that type of person. No, that's fair. I have nothing to hunt in Scarlet and Violet. I will do raids if you want. As long as you have maxed Iron Hands, then easy. I was contemplating taking my Switch at the very least with me so I could like play it in my downtime if I wanted to. But I don't know if I'll even do that just because I was like, I feel like if I have it, I'm going to want to try to shiny hunt. And I feel like it's like, well, I'm not going to be able to record it. So like, what's really the point, you know? And then I was like, well, I could always get a bunch of eggs for like an egg hunt and get that ready for a video. But then I was like, well... I mean, I've got so many other things I want to do when I get back that like it'll probably be a while before I even like do that. So I think that I'm just gonna be, it's gonna be hard and I'm probably gonna regret it, but I think I'm just gonna be like, Switch at home, obviously computer's gonna be at home, and just like have a full break, like no any of it for like a week and see what happens. It's gonna be weird, but I'm hoping it'll maybe help me like to just like have a bit of time to just, you know, relax, decompress for a little bit. And, you know, maybe it'll help with like what's been going on with like my sleep and that at the moment. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get worse, because if it gets worse, I'm going to be an actual zombie. But yeah. I tried to get the free shiny Rayquaza, but I wasn't able to get it. I wish it was a permanent event. It would have been nice. I feel like if you get into like a good community where people are doing streams for it, it makes it a little bit easier. But even we had a couple streams where sometimes you just don't get lucky with the run, and unfortunately then you don't get it. But I feel like they'll bring stuff like that back again. People love that shiny, so I gotta go. Love your Goober Doodles. You too, Clawzilla. I appreciate that. You take care and have a good one. Nah, I'd win. Gojo moment. How big was the boil though? Yeah, I was gonna say for $30. That's pretty nuts. Unless you're talking about the $110 one. Did I actually pronounce it correctly? That doesn't happen very often. I can't lie. Isn't Luis Suarez the soccer player that is known for biting people? Do you not get penalized for biting people if you're playing on the field? Unless it's not. If not, I named my shiny Garchomp after the wrong guy. The shipping thing was a joke. No, that's okay. That's okay. It's just because we do get sometimes you get people on there that like actually do ship IRL people. And I don't know. Sometimes it's like, I guess people can do whatever they want in their minds and that. Like you can do whatever you want. I think realistically, I can't stop you. But in my mind, it's like, shipping actual IRL people. I just avoid it. Not take your switch. No, take your switch. Take a break. It's gonna be weird though. I feel like I just hope I don't get like bored from not being able to do stuff with like, you know, with streaming and that. Because like even for me, like yeah, it's nice to sometimes have like a day or two, like having maybe like 2 days in a row to just like chill and like get caught up on other stuff. Because I want to be honest, like whenever I have like a day off, quote unquote, which is like me saying a day that I'm not streaming, I literally will just spend my days off not streaming, working on video stuff and catching up and everything else. And then I go back into it. And then it's like kind of the cycle I'm always in, which I like being busy. So it's like, to me, it's for the most part good, but I think it'll be nice to have like a week of time where I'm literally just actually doing like nothing. I hope. I'm kind of scared. I hope I don't crash out and like make myself do something because I'm like bored or like I'm feeling lost, because what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be not at home with my own stuff, so it's gonna be different, but like it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine. You're going to be at the smartphone all the time. It helps so much. Sometimes we all need a break. That's true. I mean, I think it's going to be weird because it's also going to be the longest amount of time I haven't shiny hunted for, like in a long time. So that's going to be crazy. Yeah, but I just have a full cut break and rest up. The hunt will await. Await when you return rested, so don't stress about it. Thank you, Angel Lover. I mean, you guys are so understanding, but I'm like, am I the one that's the problem? Because I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna miss you guys, and you're like, go, take a break, rest. But if you want, I'll let you guys know. I believe if I do everything right, my last stream before I go away will likely be the stream that is for the final target of like the Gen 9 target will be the final stream before I go away. So I'll be able to say goodbye to everybody before I crash out and I'm like, I can't stream for like a week. But it should be good. But yeah, it's gonna be weird. I think people from states that don't have boils think we all boil them ourselves, which is probably the way to go for price. Yeah, I would imagine so. They seem kind of expensive in some places. This is not a regular occurrence. No, you're okay. Forget streaming for a week. It's going to be so weird. It's going to be weird coming back and like not being in the flow of it, you know? But I'll figure it out. Hi, Sophia. Good to see you. Don't burn yourself out. Yeah, the thing is like, I don't feel burnt out in terms of like my motivation to want to stream. It's not like that happens. It's just that I physically go to the point where I'm exhausted. And that's the problem. It's like my brain still wants to do it. I still want to do it, but it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I can't keep concentration. I can't keep doing stuff. And that's the biggest problem, because it's like I feel like my motivation to do it and my want to do it is like constantly running. But it's like then my physical self gets exhausted from not resting and taking that time to like rest my voice, you know, and all that sort of thing. So I don't know. Take a drawing book with you. Yeah, I think I will. I want to do some drawing while I'm away, because I like to draw, and I haven't really been able to, I haven't really done a good job at setting aside time to draw again. So I think I am going to take my drawing pad and I'm going to try and do some sketching and stuff, which should be nice. You can always get Discord for your phone. It is true, but I've kind of have a bit of a thing. I know this is going to probably be weird, but I have a kind of a thing against having social media on my phone. I know that might sound a little bit strange, but I just am like, I like to limit myself a lot with that kind of thing, because I think for me it's nice to be like, okay, when I'm on this, that's when I'm on it, and then when I'm off it, I'm not like using it. So I don't know. I don't have any shiny legendary except for the Zera Aura from the Sword and Shield event. Thankfully, participating was enough to get it. None of the randoms I joined could beat it. Oh no, I'm glad you're able to get lucky in the end. The Dialga hunt is killing me. I hope you can get it soon, Cloak. Dialga's, I need to still hunt Dialga. The seafood near me is very good. What helps is the seasoning. I ordered mine spicy Cajun. The one by the beach, yes, had 2 crab leg clusters, but it wasn't worth the $80 in my opinion. It is a lot of money. My wife couldn't finish it, so I took one for the team and ate the rest. I was so freaking full. I'm like that. I'm like, if I paid for this food, I'm going to get my money's worth. Oh. I'm trying to get shiny Bulbasaur and Eevee. Got 100 combos. Dang, you're putting in the work on the combos. Your health is important. Take your time. You guys are so sweet. Oh, but you love streaming even more after you take a break from it. That's true. That's true. And it'll give me time to scrape up those $6. Oh, Oscar. But I think we will also non-parasocially miss you, but we care for you and want you to rest up. You guys are so sweet. This is what I'm saying. I'm very lucky with this community. You guys care a lot. It's so nice. I forget I'm not the one in the Discord, though at present I can't play online. No, that's okay. Where am I? Uruguayan? I'm definitely saying that one wrong. I'm going to go to bed now, Butter. I hope your sleep gets better and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Please do have a break before your body tells you instead, lol, zombie cup. That's true, Abyss. I do need to be better about that, but it's so hard, you know, because I always think like, no, this is the time I'm going to break through, you know, but no, thank you for hanging out, Abyss. I appreciate that very, very much. You take care and have a wonderful rest, okay? Dude, I don't get why people boil lobsters alive. They clearly feel pain. It's not like taking them out humanely is any different. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me sad to think about that, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe it's a good thing I haven't had any lobster, you know? If it's there if you want to join before the break, that's true. Thank you. Nah, yeah, we're actually sick of you, Butter. Go on, get out. You're not welcome anymore. I just turn on the stream and there's just nothing going. That's funny. I don't see Discord as social media. I see it as a way to talk to friends, so I don't mind it on my phone. That's fair. That's fair. I think for me, it's like, though, if I know that I have it there, like, I'm gonna want to, like, get stuff done. I just am like that. I'm really bad about it. I feel really guilty just taking time to do, like, stuff that is just for, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like if I'm not working on stuff, then what am I doing? You know, like I could be being productive. I think it comes from like a place of like, there was a period of time where I was like, I struggled to even like get out of bed for a lot of time and struggled to do really anything. And I feel like over time with like working on getting to a better place mentally and stuff, like I finally got my passion back to want to work on something. I finally got my drive to actually want to work towards something for myself. And I think like ever since I got that back, I've just been scared that I never want to go back to that place of not having that again. So I think that's why I try to push myself to be as consistent in that as I can, because I don't want to ever lose that. Maybe that's me going kind of deep into it. I don't know for sure, but that's if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably what it is. Speaking about my wife, I'm waiting for them to tell me her new boss says, because her former boss is wanting to sue because she signed an NDA, even though it's within the same job, but a different agency. I think that's so weird. I feel like with NDAs, people like will get people to sign them and then like they'll do some weird stuff with it and then they kind of hold it over people's heads. But I feel like I feel like honestly, like a lot of the time you can void NDAs, especially if they're asking you to cover up things too that are like not like legal or like, you know, like within like guidelines and practices. So it kind of like voids out the NDA, to be honest. I did a Full Lords Lugia hunt once, got it pretty early on. 569 soft resets and Ultra Moon, no charm. No charm is that's really good. Hi, Bobby. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Take time on your break. Oh, Bobby, that's sweet. I appreciate that. And I hope you're doing well, too. It's good to see you. Yeah, it's coming up soon. It's not just yet, but it's coming up soon. So I will be... It's still got about a bit over a week before it'll happen, I believe. Just slightly, or about a week, actually, till that'll be happening. So wish me luck, but I hope you don't all forget about me. I'll be so sad. Everyone's like, who is this? Who is this? Who are you? But no, I'm hoping if anything, it'll just mean that you guys will have a lot to catch me up on and I'll be able to talk about how ouchy my tattoos are. So that'll be nice. Maybe even the Pokemon that you're hunting will miss you and shine soon after. So don't fret about not being able to stream and just enjoy your free time and rest. That's really lovely, Angel Lover. Hopefully, you know, we have had a good amount of luck with leaving like a shiny for a bit and then coming back and getting it. So... I usually see people cleave the lobsters before cooking them. Yeah, I feel like throwing them in is it feels cruel. The sparkle effects of Sylveon was at the same time as Trico spawn, and I was looking away, so it gave me so much joy, only for it to be false. Still SOS chained to the wall, shackled in this battle. Oh no, that's so sad. I'm not gonna lie. Something I've done so many times throughout my whole like shiny hunting like adventure. I do it a lot less now that I like do videos, but back in the day before I was ever making videos, I would be hunting targets and I would just go and find every single person who's hunted that shiny on YouTube and just watch them. It didn't matter if they had like 100,000 subscribers. It didn't matter if they had like 20 subscribers. I would just be like, I need to visualize it. When it hit a certain point in the hunt, I would be like, it's time to visualize the person getting the shiny and then imagining that it's me. So it's like I would have that happen where I would see them get the shiny and then I'd think because I'd stared at it that I was gonna like have that blink. But yeah, it was like that for me too. What would we get done on Discord? All I know is what you mean is I was in the place before I got a job, but at my job I've learned about work-life balance and you need to do the same. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that it can be kind of hard to, because like this is like my main thing, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy it so much that it's like, I don't want to say it's like addicting for me, but I feel like that is like, it is, you know, because it's like so fun to make stuff. Because in a way it's also like this is like in a big part also my hobby. So this is a robot. When it comes to cooking, food is just food to me. I don't think of what the animal feels, though. For most animals, the end is quick. I think with some things, though, it's like to me, the idea of the lobster getting thrown in the pot does sound bad. Like, that sounds sad to me. Yeah, he is only busting out with the NDA because she transferred to his biggest rival. Wouldn't have cared if she went with a different person. Her new boss is assuring her that it'll be good. Good boss. That is good. It's nice to know they have her back. Disco keeps telling me when Zoy's is playing OBS and listening to Daft Punk. That's funny. Yo, I completely forgot this was a shiny hunting stream. I'm just enjoying reading chat and listening to you talking to us. Oh, that's sweet. That's really, really lovely. I try to keep up as much as I can. I'm not always like the best, but I try to. I always remember you as the nose pass girl. I don't know if I want that to be my legacy, but I suppose it is what it is. Why is everyone in the Discord spying on me? They want to know what you're up to. That's funny. The name looks pretty mechanical too, because I want to know when Butters is spying on us. Oh, you want to know when I'm spying on you? You want to know? You want the super secret intel? I've hit the point of the shiny nihilism. There is no shiny Trico in Ba Sing Se. That's so sad. I hope you can get it. I do the same when I spend 100 hours not finding a shiny. I live through others' joy of finding it on YouTube, and this was the case for Hatena. Yeah, I have had that, and it would always be like, for me, like my big legendary hunts, or like even just like SOS, like or horde hunting, but SOS probably mostly, because I'd be there sometimes for days going for like these targets in Ultra Sun and Moon, and I'd be like, I just need to see somebody get some sparkles because I'm not getting them. You know? Actually, Butter, the way you describe what you do is how I ended up in your channel. I saw you get the Swords of Justice and Sword and Shield and motivated me and I got them. That's so cool to think that, like, I could be that for other people. Like, that's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. I'm not going to lie. Every time people tell me that, I'm like, that's so cool. Because it's like, I'm helping to be a part of the journey. But realistically, you're just using the tools at your disposal to fuel your own motivation. When I'm playing OBS, I'm shiny hunting. I shiny hunt a lot. I think only Butter hunts more than me. I do hunt a lot. Oh, the robot thing is right there at the top. Discord only picks up me having Dolphin Emulator running. I use it to play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and the sequel Radiant Dawn. Oh, that's cool. No, that makes sense. I didn't realize. I always forget that that's like the name of the emulator. But no, that makes sense. Old French cooking was crazy though. I'm talking slowly drowning birds in brandy. Drowning is already a painful way to go, but brandy burns. Yeah, that's very, very cruel for sure. Hi, Alberto. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Not to mention some dishes as tradition, as you must have a napkin blessed by a priest laid over your head while you eat to hide from your sin from God. Dang, that is intense. You must have a full-time job blessing the napkins. But did you not get the Ba Sing Se reference? Have you not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender yet? Is it the movie or the show? Because I watched the show when I was a kid, but when I was a kid, we're talking like over a decade ago now. A long time ago. But I haven't seen the movie. Well, there you go. Apparently I'm a robot sim for Butter. That's my lore. I feel like, I don't know. My lore is, I have many varied lores within this stream. At this point, I think everybody sees my lore as something different, and some of it I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. But I think some of it I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know if that's I don't think I'm calling that canon, but hey. That's metal, but also what sort of preparation methods did they use to warrant such action? No idea. Like likes to assimilate with the OBS code. It's the show, lol. Sounds like it's time for you to rewatch Peak. It's been a long time since I've watched it. I think the last time I would have watched it, maybe I would have been like 15. Maybe, I think. So it's been a while. It's been a while since I've watched it. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. Oop. Hi Tyler, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you? It's good to see you in the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, I nearly targeted the C dot. What am I doing? Oh gosh. All right. Let's get these checks up and see if we can get some more sparkles. But no, it should be good. I was going to yap about the contacts, wasn't I? That's what I forgot I was talking about. And I was like, I'll get back to that in a second. I know I talked about it. I think I've talked about it before on a stream. I thought I had to sneeze again. I've been super sneezy. Maybe I do have hay fever. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. But yeah. So I've talked about this, I think, before, but I'm going to talk about it again because we're talking about the contact lenses. But I got these contact lenses and like one of them was not like the right shape for my eye. And it like fully scratched my my iris. And they had to like dye my eye and then like get the blue light on it to see it. And it was like my whole cornea. My whole cornea was like scratched and I couldn't see. I thought I was going blind and I was like, what's happening to me? And I had the worst migraines because I couldn't see out of that eye. And it was like super, like it was definitely all nerve, but it was so rough. And ever since then, I've been too scared to wear contacts again. So I don't want it to happen, but yeah. I don't know. It's hard because I want to wear contacts again for cosplay, but I'm a little scared because that was probably one of the most painful experiences I've ever had, was having my cornea scratched. It was horrible. I'm shiny hunting. OBS just lets me do that on my PC and keeps the Switch charged. Yeah, I was gonna say, Zoys, do you have the OLED model or do you know if you have a Wave 1 Switch or a Wave 2 Switch? Because for me, I have the Wave 1 Switch and it, like, whenever I don't play it on the dock, it runs out of battery so fast, like so incredibly fast. So for me, it's pretty much like sometimes I'll lay in bed and I'll be like, I'm gonna gather some eggs because I'm not really tired, but I know I'm gonna fall asleep soon. So I'll listen to a video, I'll gather eggs for a hunt, and then I'll just do that for now. And then I swear I'll be in bed for like 30 minutes and my battery will be like almost down to 25% from 100. And I don't know why, but it's super rough. Welcome back, Larry. I hope the errands went well. Back from transferring. Nice, nice. I need a good day of just organization of like everything. I think I need a day of just like, okay, sit down, go through everything and get everything organized. Organize all my folders on my computer, organize all of my Pokemon in home, organize everything. I just need like a day or two of just getting everything reorganized and just in its place, because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. And you know when things kind of start to feel like it's getting cluttered and it's just because you haven't like gone through it in a minute? I think I need to do that again. I actually think I'm going to need to buy another hard drive at some point because I feel like my PC just constantly fills up because of like the big games that I play and stuff. And then also all of the video stuff takes up a lot of storage on my PC. So I think I'm going to have to do that, which is going to be a time, but hey. Normal human things like listening to random access memory while playing a software. That's it. Also hay fever in winter. I know. But I will say my mum, Mama Cup, she has like the worst hay fever flare-ups of anyone I've ever met. Like, we've had a joke ever since I was a kid about her sneezing fits. Like, it's just like a thing. Like, she'll sneeze and you go, bless you, and then she'll sneeze and we'll do it like over and over and over again. And she's been having really bad hay fever right now. So it's probably because like our winter, like it's not like all of the plants are like, it's not like there's snow here. It's just a lot of plants are dying off right now and that kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm doing all right. Not going to complain though. I'm really concerned about Tess. Have you been checking up on her in Minecraft? She is doing well in Minecraft. I promise you that, Tyler. She is doing well. Are you wearing glasses in real life? Right now I am. I've got blue light glasses on while I'm streaming. So that's fun. They're quite nice. They're like a nice lavender. They're very pretty. I like them. Hi, Saturn. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I like the new profile picture, by the way. It's a little small, but I think what I can see, I am feeling. I've had my cornea lacerated by contacts and gotten a nasty case of pink eye. Still love contacts over glasses. Sue me. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I honestly, I like how glasses look on me. I'll be honest. I actually don't mind glasses on me. So if I like have to get to the point where I need to wear glasses, I will. I'm not really against it. But I will say, for like visually changing my appearance, I miss having contacts because I'm like, eventually one day, I'm like, what if I want to start streaming cosplay? And I would want to have contacts for like when I do that, like, especially if I did like a Makima stream or something like that. I'd love to get those contacts, you know, like the yellow with the red rings or something. But I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Oh, you made a new profile picture for Pride. I like it, Saturn. My little brother's is Wave 1. Mine is the Super Smash Bros. One. Oh, okay, nice. I know what you're talking about. No, because I was going to say, I was wondering if you were saying like with the battery draining, but I'm guessing just in general. I know the system overall isn't like the best at retaining battery, but yeah. Are you finished with those errands? Oh, they did pay my rent. Oh, I'm glad that that's all sorted for now, though. At least that's something. That's something. No, I can't wear contacts ever. My eyes are so sensitive to touch. Anything will make them bloodshot. Really? Wow. I will say the first time I tried to get in contacts was an absolute nightmare. I could not do it the first like several times I tried. And then one day I was like, I'm putting contacts in and I'm not leaving my bathroom till it happens. And I got them in like first try. It was crazy. I think I just like, you know what I did? And this is like probably not the best thing ever to do, but like, I'm not a professional. I'm not telling you to do this, but I washed my hands and everything. And then I just touched my eye with my finger just beforehand. So then I was like getting used to something going onto my eye. And then I put it in and it was like, because my eye was like ready that something was going to happen, it was totally fine. And then from that point on, I was like, oh, sweet. Well, like now I can wear contacts. There's no issue. So I was doing contacts, whatever. It was fine. I was like wearing them at work sometimes. I was wearing them for cosplays. I was wearing them for like whenever I wanted to just switch stuff up. And then one day I switched the brand that I tried and I got these really cool looking natural ones that changed my eye to like a different color. That was like, it looked like they were my eyes, which was really cool. And Yeah, they messed me up bad. I woke up the next day with a headache that was out of this world and my eye would not open and it was terrible. Bless Mother Cup, that's it. Oh, I'm excellent. Hat from regular show. Honestly, I just had an amazing idea. Doing a Masuda Hunt, streamers should get a version, either something they can add to a VTuber model or a hat IRL, and of the I'm excellent hat from regular show. That would be cool. Oh, ask Vulture. Thanks, of course, Saturn. I wear glasses, just don't trust contacts. No, that's fair. I feel like people have their preferences and they go with what they like. Hi, Joel. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I walked all the way home from school today. I hope it wasn't too much of a crazy walk, Saturn. Man, I love Iris by Go-Go Dolls and The Scientist by Coldplay, but I got the reference sometimes. Oh, shiny hunting. I hacking the US Treasury for our gold. Essentially, that's what you could call it. That's the code name, you know? It's still an early Gen 1, just not Wave 1. So the battery is a little better, but still trash. Okay. I kind of assumed that at this point, just almost all Switches must not have the best battery life, just from what people have told me. But, like, my battery runs out so fast, and I've, like, not done anything wrong with it. Like, I didn't play it excessively, like, off the dock or anything like that. It's just always kind of made it that, like, I need to have it plugged into my charger if I'm going to be playing it. Which I'm lucky that my phone charger is also the same. Like, it's a USB-C, so I can also plug it into the Switch and use that. But, like, it's still kind of frustrating, you know, that I have to have it plugged in. I can finally catch a stream because I'm sick and can't go to school. Well, it's good to see you. I hope you feel better soon. Glasses look great on girls. I like glasses. I like glasses on myself. Is Iris a suggestion? Potentially. Welcome back, Sakura. You've not heard Go-Go Dolls by Iris? I have, but yeah. Did you find it? Nope. It wasn't too crazy, but still made me tired. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember there would be some times where, because when I was in high school, because from primary school I would just walk home, which wasn't too bad, but I remember from high school I would usually have to catch the bus and then walk from a point from the bus where it would drop us off. And then there was a couple times I remember where I would not be able to get the bus for whatever reason. I remember there was actually a couple times when they didn't get enough school buses for us to take, and some people just straight up would not be able to fit on the bus because it would be at capacity. Like, people would be standing down the thing and there would not be enough seats, and they were like, oh, okay, well, we can't fit anyone else. And I remember there was one time that it was like that, and I was late because I think I had to stay back for something for my art class a little bit, so I was like one of the last people in line, and I had to walk home. That was not fun. I wrote it down anyway. You're all good. Of course, Jordan. Of course. Thank you for sharing. Hi, Rico. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Saturn says, I'm making a felt plush also. I just need more white felt. Oh, that's fun. I've seen people making the little felt plushies. They're quite cute, aren't they? I don't know. I think they're nice. I think they're quite cute. Quite cute. I can tell the difference between the Wave 1 and my one. I said the Go-Go Dolls. I'm sorry. I'm tired. My glasses are just plain black because that's all I wear. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen like a couple glasses that have like the clear lenses and they look pretty nice. But honestly, I like the plain black look as well. They're my go-to. My glasses, oh, sorry, I just read that. Speaking of rent, my proper manager, I'm guessing property manager, is such a stickler for the rules. Been living here for 4 years and she still treats us as if we are untrustworthy tenants. She couldn't wait 2 extra days for us. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing I'm a little bit nervous about for whenever I do like decide that I'm like, yeah, okay, I want to like go out on and like go and rent my own place again. Because like, I'm gonna be honest, renting is like really rough, especially right now. And like, if you have a bad, like, you know, property manager when you're renting, it can make it genuinely a nightmare, you know? Last year she hit us with an evictment, I'm guessing, because we didn't have the funds, even though I asked her if she could wait because my wife lost a job and was job hunting. It was 2 days more. Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are just like, They don't really think about it as like you're people living in there. They're just like, you are the paycheck. And if the money's not coming in, then they are like, that's all they think about. I'm writing down the suggestions for the sake of chronicling it. Of course. Wait, is it Goo Goo Dolls? I normally say Goo Goo Dolls, like Gumi. Probably. You could be right, honestly. You could be. I have no idea. I might be wrong. I couldn't have gotten the bus, but I left school. Oh, I could have gotten the bus, but I left school early because there was a carnival I didn't want to be at. No, that's fair. I would do the same thing too. I know that we would like once a year have like the sport carnival. Was it once a year or once a term? I think it was once a year. Yeah, it was once a year. We'd have like, okay, so in primary school it was just the sport carnival. One of my high schools did a sport carnival and a swimming carnival once a year, and then my other high school only did a sport carnival. And I remember when I was like younger in that, I used to like participating in the sport carnivals. But like as I got sort of older, and it was like only for the kids that were doing like really like competitive stuff, it sort of felt pointless to go, so I usually wouldn't go either. Already, Oscar. Yeah, making it of my OC. I might make some more after that if that goes well. Oh, you're making it of your OC? That is so... You're so talented. What the heck? That's not going to be easy, is it? Because I feel like you're going to have to basically essentially create your own like template or find your own template to build off of, no? That's awesome. That's really cool. Sorry, I'm having a little sip of my drink. I finally made it on a stream. Hi, how are you doing, Butter? And hello, everyone. Hi, Heartstrings. It's great to see you in the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. It is nearly 6:30 a.m. for me, guys. Look at me go. I'm powering through right now. I think I'm doing a good job. Hopefully this will mean, though, that I will sleep in and actually get caught up on some rest. I will say, though, oh my gosh, you know what's going to be fun? As I said, it's nearly almost... It's almost a week until I go away for my little break. I need to flip my sleep schedule completely over before then. Which I'm like, how am I going to pull that off? I mean, I was like, I guess I need to pull an all-nighter. But I was like, if I pull an all-nighter, I'm going to be so tired for stream. So I need to plan it out between my uploads and my streaming days, so I can stream on the day that I like have the more energy, and then like the video and whatnot on the other day. I haven't had to pull like a full all-nighter, like a full all-nighter in such a long time. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I genuinely don't. I think I'm just gonna have to be like, okay, work out, stream on the first day, then day 2 is gonna be rest day from working out, and just posting a video or a short, because I'm gonna be so tired by the second day. But I need to flip my sleep schedule before I go away, because otherwise I'm going to be in rough shape. Just got done showering after a full day of school and work. I hope it went well. It's good to see you. Oh, it is Goo Goo. I'm probably gonna head out, but I'm gonna keep hunting. I'll post on the Discord when I find the imaginary lizard. Sounds good, honestly, Fee. I wish you luck. I hope you do get those sparkles, and thanks for hanging out. Hopefully, you'll see those sparkles soon. Not having neighbors is a blessing. Oh, for sure. Max the hundo I evolved into Blissey, and now I have 2 hundos level 50. Nice, 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 nice. Thanks, my friend helped with the head template, and I've made bodies before. Oh, sweet. So you should be good then. That'll be exciting. I'm glad to hear that, Heartstrings. 30 more minutes, butter, my girl. I'm trying. Honestly, I'm gonna admit it. I feel like because I've been able to go a bit slower this stream, I feel like I'm not feeling as rough as I was at this point in the stream yesterday with my tiredness. So that's kind of nice. What's my opinion on Pride Month? I don't really have an opinion. I think it's good for the people that it supports. I have no opinion on it. Maybe drinking Pepsi Max before going to bed is not the best idea. Usually I don't. I'm going to be honest. Usually I don't. But I had this one already open before I started the stream, and I've been slowly sipping on it. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. I was like, listen, we got to stream. We got to get it done. We'll figure it out. Also, the carnival was an end of year carnival for everyone, but all my friends went off with their other friends. So I just texted my mom and asked if I could walk home. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. If you need to skip a stream, then that's fine. Also, didn't you get the new hard drive not too long ago? I did, and you're not going to believe it, but I already filled it up. I already filled it up because I have like 4 years worth of content on my computer. I think I had over a terabyte at that point when I got that of just, and that's not including like the games. I'm talking just my video stuff. I'm not even talking games. I had to still go through and uninstall a bunch of like, I think I have like, I don't even know how much in terms of like video stuff I would have at this point. Because like one recording for one shiny hunt, because obviously if I don't get the shiny in that shiny hunting session, I just delete it because it's like, I'm not going to, I don't need to save it. But like, let's just say I'm going to average it out. A shiny hunting session that goes for like, I don't know, let's say like 6 to 12 hours. It could be around like 30, maybe 20 to 30 gigabytes for that one video. And then I've got to edit that into another video. And then that will obviously be a smaller file because I exported and everything. But that's also going to maybe, depending on how long it is, I mean, depending on what that is, it could be like a gigabyte itself or whatever. And then obviously once I've edited everything, the raw clip I usually get rid of because they take up so much space. But having like all of the videos I've ever posted, I have on my computer, it takes up a lot of space. I'm not gonna lie, it takes up a lot of space. So yeah. Butter, you do be holding up well, but please don't mess too much with your sleep schedule. Try to sleep and rest well rather than staying up. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I'm gonna have to do something to flip my sleep schedule because I was like trying to fix it. Like, you guys remember that other stream where I was like, hey guys, I'm streaming right now because I need to stay awake. Was it Fortnite? That was the first stream I did that in. Ever since then, I've been struggling with my sleep. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know what is causing this bout of insomnia because like I said, I've not changed anything in my diet. I haven't consumed like any excess like caffeine. I'm lucky to drink 2 Pepsi Max in a whole day. Most days I've been drinking 1 lately, to be honest, you know? So that's like the only thing that I'm having that has caffeine in it at all. Like, that's it. And I've been working out early on in the day. I try not to eat too close to when I go to sleep. I try to not be like on my phone like excessively before I, like when I lay in bed to go to sleep, I have a video already picked out and then I'm down with my eyes closed with all the lights off and I'm listening. But like even lately I've been like, maybe I need to not even have a video playing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I don't know. I go through this sometimes though. Every once in a while, every, I don't know how often I would say apart these trends seem to happen for me, but I will just like randomly really struggle to sleep. And it's happened already. Like it happened a little bit earlier in the year at one point. And so I sort of was like a little bit lacking on streams at that time because I was like, I'm so tired and I'm always awake at like bad times for streaming. So I was like, well, I guess I just got to make it work. But this is like, I think this bout that I'm having right now is like the worst bout of it that I've had since like last year. So I don't know why. I don't even know how you do it. I can't stay up past 10 p.m. even on the weekends. I'm not going to lie. Ever since I was like in primary school, I've had a really bad sleep schedule. Like I would not be able to sleep all night as a kid, get in trouble because I'm awake when I shouldn't be. And then I would wake up like 4 hours later and go to school on 4 hours of sleep every single day throughout the whole week. So I've always had really bad sleeping schedules. It's like the one thing I can't seem to fix. Imagine you fell asleep on the tattoo table. I fell asleep when I was getting my back tattooed, which I was kind of worried about because I was scared I would like twitch or something, but it didn't happen, which was good. The only thing I'm going to try to make the alpha swappable. Hopefully that will go well. Yeah, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. That would be cool if you could have it like be a little customizable plushie. Gonzalez, hi! I finally got my shiny Ray Ray after 2.5 years of on and off hunting. Congratulations! That's awesome! Very well done. A headbanging emote. I wish that you could do animated emotes on YouTube like you can on Twitch because I would definitely get like at least 1 or 2 commissioned. For sure. They're a bit more expensive to commission, but like worth it. The M. The butter wrap would be funny. What are 3 terabyte HDDs like in Australia for price? For price? I actually don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked for anything at that size. I could probably have a little bit of a look online and see what I'm gonna do, because I don't know if I would put it all on one or just, I was thinking about getting another one and then having one for like maybe one or two for YouTube, because obviously like the more I do YouTube, the more that I'm gonna probably need more, and then maybe getting one for like extra backup of games. But I don't know. I'm hesitant in a way, just because if I do get a new PC sooner rather than later, that should hopefully already just come with more storage, you know what I mean? So I suppose we will see. When we're level, I can wield the Wolf Knight sword. Nice. Yeah, Nightbot's trying to speak to its kin. We need a wave and a for hello and goodbye. The double wave. When are you streaming Fort? When was the? I did it a little bit ago, but I would love to do more Fortnite streams. I think that the season should have changed now. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I need to jump on Fortnite. But I'll stream Fortnite again probably when I come back from my break, to be honest with you. I love streaming Fortnite. I know it's not like always like what everyone likes to watch, but I have so much fun in the Fortnite streams, genuinely. So like I will be returning probably with that after my break. Fortnite streams are far and few between, yeah. Also, there's a Tifa cosplay. Is there actually a Tifa cosplay on Throne? That's so cool. Can she even show Tifa cosplay? Can I? I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. I would hope so. That's crazy. Yeah, my daughter had a hard time sleeping. The only way I know how to get them to fall asleep early is if I keep taking them from naps. Yeah, I know that I know my friend that like growing up, she had like a kid. I haven't been around many kids growing up. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I have a very small family. So like me and Brother Cup are like on one side of our family. We're like the only like we don't have any cousins on one side of our whole family. So like we don't have a very big family. I'll just say that. So I've never been around like a bunch of kids, but like I remember when my friend had her baby, I remember like that was something she had to do with like getting them to actually sleep was, you know, taking them from naps and stuff like that to get them to make sure they wouldn't just like sleep during the day and then like stay up all night. Once I fell asleep at the dentist, dang. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, my daughter has a hard time sleeping. The only way I know is to get them to fall asleep early is if I keep them from taking... Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just read that, but yeah. Don't worry, Saturn. Oh, it was lovely to have you hanging out the stream. I hope that the plushie making goes well. I look forward to maybe seeing pictures of it if you finish it and want to share it. If not, I completely understand. But have a good one, and it was great to see you. I feel that with the sleeping schedule, I had a time in high school equivalent where I was awake all night and slept in school for a few hours. Now I sleep around 4 to 6. I don't even know what to tell you my sleep schedule is like at this point, because it changes so much. Like, I think the thing is, it's like a lack of a schedule, to be honest with you, because it's like sometimes I go in a good rhythm for no reason at all, and I don't know why, and I'll get a good amount of sleep. I'll be in a good like rhythm of like I can stream, but I'm also like awake during the day like here, so then I can kind of like have everything be balanced, which is nice. But like I can never seem to hold down the same sleep schedule, even when I had like my past jobs, because I had a job where I was working at night, so that obviously would like mess up my sleep schedule, because I would be working from like 8 p.m. to like 6 a.m. you know, so I would do that, and then I'd get home and I would stream, and then I would just sleep for like a couple hours, and then I'd do it all again. And then like I've had a job where I was working in like while I was doing YouTube, I was doing like customer service stuff, like from home type of stuff, and that was like a whole thing. And then I've had my retail job as well, and like no matter what job I have, like you would think that would ground me into having a better schedule, but it wouldn't. I would just stay up a bunch, and then sometimes I'd go to work on like 2 hours sleep. Like, I don't know how I would do it, because I think about that now and I'm like, there's no way. Like, I don't even know myself how I did it, but like I've always just sort of made it work. But like I don't recommend that, because I'm going to tell you right now, I have the worst sleep schedule of anyone I know in real life, but like I also function so horribly when I don't get enough sleep. Like, I make a lot of mistakes. I'm already quite like, I don't want to say, I am clumsy, but it makes it even worse. Like, it's just it's one of those, and like I think it also doesn't help with my memory, because you guys know I like, we joke about me being dementia cut, but like honestly guys, my memory's really bad. Like sometimes people will ask me things that I should remember, and it's like I feel bad because I think people will think that I'm not remembering because I don't think it's important, but it's like I will not remember things that are crucial that I need to remember, and that's a problem. Like that's why I actually it was one of the main reasons I started getting notebooks to write everything down in, because I was like, I can't remember stuff unless I write it down. So like I filled up so many notebooks. Like every year I fill up multiple notebooks full of things I need to do, things I need to remember constantly. So it's just, yeah, it's usually the main thing, like for me, is staying on top of all that stuff, or otherwise I will forget. Please do. Oh, my sleep schedule is easily messed up, but I know that I feel more alive at night than on a normal sleep schedule. Yeah, I think that's where I struggle too, because I feel like I'm way more productive during when it's dark, but like I don't live somewhere where it's good for me to have the sleep schedule I do. Like if I lived in a major city, then I could go do groceries in the middle of the night, you know, and it would be fine. But where I am, it's like if I want to get stuff done, I got to just suck it up and take the L sometimes, and just, you know, wake up when I've not had very much sleep, or do the all-nighter, and it's not great. Tifa seems PG. I think so. I actually hunted the shiny, but I wasn't lucky, so I shall give you all my shiny luck. You know what? I appreciate that very much, because I will take all the shiny luck I can get on this one. My son just dropped my Switch. It now has a thin scratch across the screen. Oh no. I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys, if they will have them on the launch for the Switch too, but I actually invested in a few tempered glass screen protectors for my Switch. Even though I really rarely do play it off the dock, it has been a very good investment, because there's actually one chip in it, in the glass screen protector. So like that could have been on the screen, but I would recommend getting them. You can get them off eBay, honestly, for super cheap, and they help to keep it in good shape, because I hate whenever I get like dings on my screens for my systems. It really bothers me, because it's like one of those things that's not easy to replace typically. So yeah, just wear longer tights, maybe a skin colored bodysuit, and then shoulders should be good. Yeah, maybe. I'll have to see. I'll probably have to look at it to know. I'll go back to it in a moment, doing investigations into the PC. Yeah, no worries. I was surprised by the fact that she couldn't do the Delta for a short. Yeah, I just wanted to be on the safe side with that one. It's one of those things, like I want to do it, but like, yeah, it can be, it's one of those things that I don't want to, like, I think you can post that like probably on other social media, but I think YouTube is just one of those places that like, I'd rather be on the safe side. Thank you, Kat. My memory isn't great. It is also a side effect of a lack of sleep. Yeah, and I don't think it helps, honestly. Like I try to take like Ostalin and stuff like that to help, because obviously I'm like, you know, not really awake during like the daylight hours, so I don't get a lot of vitamin D and stuff, but that does help, but like my memory's just cooked. The same problem, Butters. Yeah, it's rough. I don't know why. Only I can say wink wonk wife. Thank you, Kat. The wink wonk makes me laugh. I don't know. Oh, it was my favorite Pokemon. It's obviously Nosepass, Kyurem. That seems like a challenge. Is it Nosepass? That's I feel like it has to be Nosepass, considering you are a part of the cult. Oh. I won't be getting the Switch 2 for a long time. I see no point in upgrading. Yeah, I mean, like, part of me misses the time when I used to, like, really be on top of getting systems when they would be, like, on launch. Because I remember when I was younger and, like, having that with, like, the Xbox One and, like, you know, the Xbox 360 and stuff. And, like, it was exciting to go to, like, the game store on the day of launch. At the moment that the store opened, everyone's lined up ready to get the new system and play, like, the newest COD or whatever was out. Like, I just remember those feelings of being so excited for that. And I feel like now there's not really as much of that anymore, unless it's like a new gen system completely, right? Like a whole new thing. Like if we got a PlayStation 6 or whatever, or an Xbox 100, I don't know what the next one's going to be called. But like, I feel in general, like I don't need to do the upgrade just yet. I'm holding off on pre-ordering the new Pokemon game because I don't know if by the time that comes out, if I'm going to like actually get the Switch 2 by that point. I think I would need, like I said, I'm going to wait it out until Duskbloods gets more information, like a release date. If it's going to release around a similar time to the new Pokemon game, so, you know, October, I will probably get the Switch 2 and do the Pokemon Switch 2 version of Legends ZA. But if not, I'm probably going to just keep it on the Switch. I mean, it really does depend. And then, you know, depending on when we get Gen 10 information and all that, I mean, at that point, Duskblood surely would have come out. By that point, then I'll do the upgrade, and obviously, you know, we'll go forward from there, because I assume that they're going to want to have Gen 10 be the transition fully into the Switch 2, especially, like, I think, you know, next year, isn't next year the, gosh, I think it's next year is the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon. It is the 30-year anniversary of Pokemon. So I think they're going to want to do big things for the big 3-0. So I'm assuming, if not a release for Gen 10, I'm assuming at least an announcement for Gen 10. We did it! We got the sparkles! Oh my gosh! We got the Tympole! We got one of our targets! Let's go! Gen 5, baby! Oh my gosh! We finally got one of our targets on stream! Holy smokes! No way! The first one, we actually hit it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, finally! How long has it been since we've got a shiny on the stream, you guys? Holy smokes. I know. What is going on? Finally, we get one of our targets. It's real. It can happen. Oh, it's actually here this time. You were. You scared me. Sorry, Phoenix. That's awesome. Thank you. Only 14 minutes left and we pulled it off. There's no way. Thank you, Callias. Thank you, Kirigen. All because I came back. Oh, be thankful. I am thankful, Cat. Thank you. Thank you for summoning the shiny. The Gen 10 talk did it? I think it did, honestly. That is so nuts. Holy smokes. Okay. We actually got one of our targets. Who would have thought? Oh, and it's a female. How cool is that? The vlog. That's right. First shiny I've been here for. It's great to have you here for the shiny. I know, Alberto. Oscar, I cannot believe we actually got the sparkles. Thank you, Living Beast. The VTuber model looks so shocked. I was very shocked to see it. Can't even breathe. You did, Jezza. Hi. Thank you, Vulture. I was lagging behind, but congrats. Thank you, Corvus. We actually got some sparkles. I know I do need to breathe. I cannot even handle it. It's so exciting to actually see sparkles on a stream. It's been so long. Holy smokes, you guys. We did, Cloak. We actually got one of the targets. Oh, pull me out of your bed. Oh, perfect. Duskblood's release next year, by the way. Well, in that case, we might be cooking then. We might be cooking. And it's Malabar, just to tell Clark. Aw. Mitz, thank you so much for the $2 donation. And Larry, it has been a while since we've had a live one. Mitz with the $2 donation. Thank you so much, Mitz. Now evolve it into a Seismitoad. Not this one. Not this one, because I do plan on hunting Seismitoad and Palpitoad in the future. So this one's going to stay as a Tympole for now, but we will be hunting them eventually. As much as it terrifies me. W's Mitz, thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Legit just joined. Congrats. Thank you, Service. We actually got the sparkles. You scared me as I'm doing Gen 9 raids right now and you started to scream. Well, you did well, Butter. I'm getting the shiny. Thank you, Angel. W's indeed. Thank you, Mitz. I appreciate that so much. Well, let's see how many you get at the end of the challenge and you might get a reward. Oh, Clark, that's sweet. I'm going to try my best to try and get more. I'm going to try my best. For a minute, yeah, I thought chat was trolling because they saw the shiny before I did. Oh, true. Your W's in the chat. Pokemon fans waiting for Legends at A. Yeah, it's Hollow Knight waiting for Silk. Yeah, Silk Song. Mission passed. W. Thank you, guys. Oh, hi, Delino. You're okay. We got the shiny. Seismitoad is an abomination. It's definitely a choice of a Pokemon. Maybe you can sleep peacefully. Maybe. The fact we actually got some sparkles, I'm so hyped for. And Skylaria with the Skylaria, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Ain't no way I came into the stream and you got the shiny grats. Thank you, Skylaria. I appreciate that so much. That is so sweet. Thank you for bringing the shiny luck. It seems a few people coming in and bringing me those shiny lucks. So that is so awesome. Thank you. And W, Skylaria. Holy smokes. Does this one have a nickname? It does not have a nickname. What are we thinking on the nickname? I got to catch this thing. I think it's an easy choice, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and to catch this thing, I woke the dog up. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I think, you know, for catching this thing, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the Ultra Ball. Nice and easy, off the rip. The black and the yellow looks so good together. It's actually kind of funny because Tympole itself is like a little orb. So it kind of looks like a Pokeball in a way in itself, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start throwing some Ultra Balls. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll catch it on the first one, which would be super nice. We get a critical capture. Please stay in the ball. Yes! Yes! We got it! We did it! Oh my gosh, no way. The first shiny. Gen 5 delivers. Let's freaking go. We actually get some sparkles. I am so stoked about that. Holy smokes, now knock it out. No way. I would be upset if I knocked this thing out. Oh my gosh. How much for you to knock it out? You guys are so evil. I'll be honest, it's my first time being on a live stream shiny. Well, it's great to have you. It's great to have you. Aw, since it's your challenge, you deserve to see it. That is so sweet. Name it Eleanor Butter. That's my favorite female name. We can do Eleanor. I think we can do that. Oh, name it Yellow Jacket. That's a good one too. But I will do Eleanor. I'm gonna have to go change the name at the what's it called? Because I have nicknaming turned off. So I'll have to do that. But let's quickly save so I don't have a panic attack and don't lose this thing. Look at my team and then there's like a little Tympole. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. That means we actually get to have crossed a shiny off of my living decks doing this challenge, which is incredible. I'm so stoked about that. Yeah, the Ultra Ball is pretty perfect. I think I'm going to go ahead and change the nickname first just to do that for the video because, listen, who am I but to not honor the challenge? The challenge makers desire to name it Eleanor. The Ultra Ball did it in first try. Congrats on the shiny and hope there are more to follow. Thank you, Angel Lover. And Cloak, thank you for the 250 euros. That is so sweet. Congrats on the first shiny. Now release it. You don't actually want me to release it, do you, Cloak? Don't do that to me. Don't make me hunt this again. You guys, evolve it, release it, get rid of it. That's gonna make me cry. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Cloak. I appreciate that very much. Let's go ahead and let's change the nickname. I want to honor your challenge, so let me do that. Let's change Eleanor's name. Let's do this, okay? Wait, how did you spell it? I want to make sure that I've got this right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, okay. It is Eleanor. Perfect. We can do that. Awesome stuff. Been sub since 2022 and this is the first stream I'm here for. Oh, for the shiny? That's so exciting. I'm glad you guys were here for me on this one. I'm glad we actually got some sparkles in this stream. I was like, my luck has been a little lacking, so I'll take it. All cap gang rise up. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go throw this thing out. I'm going to have a look at this thing in the overworld, actually. And then we need to do some nature guesses, all right? So let's see how we go. I think for this little cutie, I would like to throw it out, I think, near the Diner Hill tree. So let's go ahead and let's check this thing out in the overworld. I'm pretty excited to see it. As I said, this is my favorite Pokemon of the line. So let's go ahead and let's switch it out. Let's peep this thing. Let's have a little look-see. I'm so excited. I don't want to turn around yet till I can see it. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Ah! Look at it. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Oh, you know what? I'm going to say its eyebrows kind of look like AirPods, but I don't hate it. I really don't. This little cutie is absolutely adorable. Look, it looks like it has little earphones on too. We've got the little tail there fluttering around, or the little, I guess, yeah, no, that would be a tail. I love this shiny. I think it looks so, so good. The black, the gold, this thing is nuts. But it is time now to do a nature guess, and I'm seeing a lot of nature guesses in the chat right now, which is very, very nice. I like to see it. So I think for this one that I am going to go ahead, and I think I'm going to guess for our sweet little Eleanor here that I am going to say this one is, I think I want to say impish. That's going to be my guess. So let me have a little scroll through. Let's see what chat is saying for the nature guess. We've got sassy, calm, lax, mild, serious. Hi, Toasty. We've got modest, impish as well. A very good guess, I would say. Very nice. Eleanor, it's going to be adamant. That's my guess. And will it be marked? That's the question. Speaking of, I felt pain when I saw a YouTube release so shiny because it died in the Nuzlocke. Oh, that's rough. Like I said, if it's modest, you have to release it. If it's modest, I will cry. Oh my gosh, I do not want to release it though. Gonna guess jolly, impish. He's so cute. It is really cute. Looks very kickable. I think it's pimple nature, jolly. I think lonely or naughty for the nature. Hi, Umbreon. Good to see you. Quirky, timid, naive, the headphone emo. Yeah, that'd be good. If it's modest, you have to follow through with my request. I really don't want it to be modest, Cloak. Lax, it looks like a first stage human with headphones and eyebrows. It really does. Rash or jolly? I think it's quirky. Jolly, I say sassy. Okay, we will see what it is. Jolly, lax. All right, well, I'm going to say impish. Let's check. Do we have any marks or ribbons? No, we do not have any marks. That's okay. Usually tends to be the way for me, as you guys know. But it is time now to do the nature check. As I said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call this thing as impish. So let's do it in 3, 2, 1. No! No! I don't want to know! Clark! How did you know? Clark! No! No! I don't want to get rid of it! Please! Can we make a compromise? Oh my gosh! Who got that right? I'm so mad that it's modest nature. You cannot make me get rid of this, please, Clark. All this time, finally getting sparkles, please. Oh my gosh. Oh, who else guessed it? I was gonna say that was also Zoy's. Zoy's and Cloak guessed modest. This is absolutely horrible. I do not want to have to throw this thing out. Listen, Cloak, surely not. Surely you don't actually want me to do that. I finally get sparkles. I finally get to break the curse. Please don't do this to me. It is modest. Don't release it. Cloak, don't. I hope this turns into a video. This will be a video. This will be a video. Time to take Eleanor behind the shed. Don't let Eleanor go. What compromise, Butter? Is there another shiny that you want me to try to get when I come back from when I go on my break? Because I'm probably not going to be able to do another stream before I go away. Is there a run target in Sword and Shield that I need to hunt that you want me to do an extra one shot for? And then I get to keep Eleanor. You can pick any target that isn't a legendary, because I've hunted almost all of them in Sword and Shield, so I can't do them all. But if there's a Pokemon in Sword that I haven't, or I mean, I could have done it. I'll do it for a one shot for a stream again, and I'll do an extra challenge. And you get to pick which one it is, if I can keep this. Because I don't want to lose it. I really don't want to lose it. Oh, that was nuts. But what compromise do you have in mind? Let me know if that's what you think. If that's what you think. I will do an extra one-shot stream for a Pokemon of your choosing for me to hunt in Sword or Shield. You get to pick what it is. First one in many days. That's true. That's true. $1,000 donation, then she can release it. There's no nose pass in Sword and Shield because I want to do it in these games if it's possible. What do you think? Is this a good compromise? A nose pass? Yes, shiny nose. Oh my gosh. Sound like a deal, Chief. Shiny nose pass. You know what? You know what? Okay. I'm willing to bargain with you on this. I'm willing to... Okay, I'll sweeten the pot. I'll sweeten the pot here. If you allow me to keep Tympole, I will gather eggs. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I will gather eggs and I will do one stream. I will gather some eggs. I will do one stream in Scarlet and Violet, hatching eggs for Nose Pass. One stream. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But I will suffer through a Nose Pass Masuda hunt if I'm allowed to keep Eleanor and all the other targets in this challenge if I get them. Does that sound like a fair deal? Let me know. Unless you prefer to pick something else in Sword and Shield, I will put in the work, I will gather the eggs, and I will hatch them. You let me know what you think of that, Cloak. Sounds like a cheer, yeah. We'll have to see what Cloak says to that. Do you want me to suffer? I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see. I missed it. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. Oh, please don't do this to her, Cloak. You can't let her hunt the pass. She's got the 3DS. I will have it by the time I'm back, but yeah. Hunt for Nose Pass. No, I'm gonna do the starter hunt for Gen 7. So that's like already a thing. But I'm willing to compromise on that. That's a big thing. Literal gold. Oh. Yeah. GG. Hi, Marvel. Cloak will probably never felt more alive to have so much power right now. It's up to you. If you want me to do this, if you want me to go for Nose Pass through Masuda in Scarlet and Violet, I will do a one-shot stream going for it. That I'm willing to suffer through looking at Nose Pass for a whole stream, which is not an easy thing for me to do. Absolutely a painful hunt. That's it. That is it. Oh, this is mean. Don't make her go against her morals. Listen, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it, you know. I really do. Cloak has so much power right now, and Butter releases the Nose Pass. If I get the shiny Nose Pass and you want me to release that, then I'm more willing to do that, I suppose. Cloak the Dragon Ball Puff. Cloak, thank you so much for the 12 euros. What are you saying? I don't actually associate myself with Nose Pass, but chat seems to be happy about it. One condition, Butter. If you don't get it, you have to pay with Eleanor. You want me to sacrifice? You want me to sacrifice Eleanor if I don't get the Nose Pass on the Nose Pass one shot? So you're basically giving me a second chance redemption right now, is what you're telling me. Is what you're saying. If I can't redeem, so basically I have to get the Nose Pass, and if I don't get the Nose Pass, I lose Eleanor, is what you're telling me. You know what? I'm up for that challenge, Cloak. I'm up for that challenge. Thank you, Cloak. I appreciate that very, very much. This has been an interesting turn of events. Things have gotten spicy. But as I said, you guys, I won't be able to do the Nose Pass in time before I go away. So it'll have to be a hunt that I do when I get back. But I will honor that. I will honor that. Thank you, Cloak. W Cloak, by the way. Giving me a chance. Giving me a chance to keep our boy. Well, our girl, but yeah. Oh, the 24/7 Nose Pass one shot. I don't think I could do 24-hour stream at this point, but it would be funny. Oh, yep. Cloak dared it, so that's what it is. This better be one long video. It's gonna be chaotic. I'll see what I can cook up, Cloak. I'll see what I can cook up. Listen, I think I'm gonna wait to see if I can get any more before I maybe post the Tympole. But listen, we'll see what other shinies we get. It'll be good. It'll be interesting. Oh, good question. That's it. It's funny. It's funny. How are you feeling, by the way? I hope you're feeling better. I am feeling a bit better, yeah. I mean, getting the sparkles is always very, very nice. Clark, the hero of the funny. Oh, can we help out with the eggs? That's lovely. I don't know if... Can you even trade eggs in Scarlet and Violet? I have no idea. The only thing I'm worried about is if people, like, would, like, give me non-nose pass eggs, you know? What a bargain for nose pass. I'll keep that in mind for the nose pass stream. That's funny. That's very, very funny. Oh, just don't mention the Discord because, yeah, that's true. That's true. It's not in that space. Well, in that case, you guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap up today's stream as that is this one shot over. We did get the sparkles successfully, which, can you believe it? It actually happened. Oh my gosh, we finally got some sparkles. I'm a little upset that it's Modest Nature right now. I'm not gonna lie. Normally I would be a little bit more excited about that, but given the circumstances, there's a lot of pressure on my plate, so we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see what happens. But I hope you guys had a fun time hanging out with me. I know I definitely had a fun time hunting in the stream. It was nice to get some new sparkles. I am probably going to go brush my teeth and head to bed very, very shortly. And I need to think about what I have coming up for me in the near future, which is probably going to be a lot of suffering. But I hope you guys had a good one. You can trade eggs? Oh, okay. That's good to know. Maybe I'll consider it. But would that be cheating, though, if I took the eggs from the chat? It might be. No Route Wooloo. I'll do the Route Wooloo later on because I might have to throw a couple of Pokemon out, but... it'll happen, trust. In the video, it always happens. The first nature guess I got right as well. You did well, Zoys. You did well. I predicted it. It's crazy. The mission is a success. It is. A little over 3 hours for celebration. It finally happened. You did it. Aw. I'll do the Route 1 check. Did you want me to do it now? Did you guys want to be here for that? I can do that if you want. Normally I do it on the video because I like to yap a lot and I don't know if you guys want to hear me yapping to myself, but if you guys want to do it with me, we can do that. So let's head on over to Route Wooloo so we can check this thing out in the overworld. All right, let's do it so we can get this video up for the people that weren't able to be in the stream to see it. This was a lot of fun. This was crazy. This was crazy. Oh, you got this. Sleep well. Thank you. I appreciate that very much, Cloak. Oh, take care. Thank you, guys. If you want to stick around, I'm just going to do the Wooloo check and then I'm going to wrap up with you guys in the stream. So let's see. Can we find ourselves... ooh, sometimes you don't get it on the first pass, you know. Sometimes I think the longest it's taken me before has been 5 passes around. But this time it isn't. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and let's encounter ourselves a regular Wooloo. Imagine if we had hit the shiny Wooloo on stream right there. That would have been absolutely nuts. But here we are with our shiny Tympole Eleanor. Right now doing the Wooloo check live on stream with the chat, which is absolutely crazy. This is our first, hopefully not only, shiny Pokemon from the shiny challenge we are doing. The one stream, one chance to find a shiny, and we actually got one Gen 5 delivering the goods, which is very, very nice to see. I love the sparkles. The black and the gold looks absolutely amazing. All I can see is a bunch of go Wooloo going in the chat right now, and it makes my heart very, very happy. But with that, you guys, we are going to wrap up the stream there. That was so much fun, and we even get the nice time of day. How beautiful is that? I appreciate you guys so, so much. I don't know how I'm going to sleep now. You know what? I'll probably lay in that bed and I'll probably be lights out. So let's hope for that. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It would have been crazy. Lovely shiny. I agree. Oh, Clark would make you release the Wooloo too. If I found the Wooloo, we're keeping that for memory's sake, because that would never have happened. The Wooloo, I would have if she would have gotten a shiny. Oh, our challenge has been risky, has been rough for 4, but 5th came in clutch with a risky challenge. It did, but we have a chance at redemption. Take care, Butter. Thanks for brightening up my day with the stream. Have a nice sleep and take care as well, chat. Oh, that's lovely as always. You too. Thanks for hanging out. Direct sacrifice for Eleanor. That would have been sad, but I would have understood. Goodbye, Mitz. You take care. Have a good one. Goodbye, Brian. You have a good one. Goodbye, Heartstrings. Thank you for the stream. Have a great morning, day, night, everyone. You too, Oscar. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good one. I'm holding Eleanor hostage. It does feel like that. I'm a little stressed, but I'm hoping I can cook something up here with this one. Hello, video. We are, yeah, when butter is, yeah, you're there when I'm yapping. Exactly. Get some good sleep. The toad I found today brought you luck. It did, Curigen. Thank you. You know what? Shout out to that toad. That toad really cooked. Goodbye, Toaster. You take care. Have a good one. Any hints for Gen 6? It's going to be super secret. I feel like if I tell you guys one hint, you're going to get it. I say release it so Cloak has no power. I don't want to release it though. I don't think I've ever released a shiny in a main series game that I found, so it feels weird to do. Goodbye, Packeris. I'm way too excited for sleep now. Have a great sleep, Cloak. Thank you for hanging out. Take care, but get some sleep now. Bye. Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that. I will. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye, Angel. Rest well, sleep well. Don't be scared of the nose pass. And if we are allowed to help, please inform us. I have Dittos waiting and can help with the eggs. That's very sweet, Angel Lover. I appreciate that so much, and I will let you know. Thank you and take care. Have a good one. Cozy Cup episode 7 time. Eleanor, the shiny Tympole. Very cute, but it is under Clerk's control. We have a lot of riding on this, so we need to hope that we can get some sparkles. Bye, but I hope you get to sleep well. We're rooting for you for that new challenge. Thank you, Solu. I appreciate it. Hopefully, I can come in with the goods. Oh, the squid boy. Who knows? Could be. It's a mystery. Lovely stream, great moment. It was, Jordan. Thanks for that. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Goodbye, Skylaria. Thank you again for the support. Glad you got the one shiny from this challenge. Also see you on the Switch 2 side. Enjoy it, Skylaria. Have fun, and I'll see you then. Release a shiny hurts soul deeply. It does. I don't want to start. Have a nice sleep, Butter. Thank you, Rika. I appreciate that. And you too. Congrats on the shiny. Now time to find my soul. Seems to have left my body. Hid in the lab when you screamed at the Tympole. Make sure my favorite streamer gets good EPs. Aw, thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that. I will definitely do my best to get a good rest. You take care and have a good one, okay? You too, Clerk. Have a lovely night as well. Or morning or evening, depending what it is where you are. There's a lot on the line. Exactly, Jordan. I've released a few. Not in main series games, I haven't. I'm too scared to let them go. But that is enough from me, you guys. I need to go get some rest. I appreciate you all so, so much. Thanks for being here for the sparkles. You guys are incredible, and I will see you all in the next one. You too, Vulture. We need shinies when you can have content. That's true. That's true. All right, guys. Have a good one, and I will see you all. I'll see you all in the next stream. Bye, 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 bye.